dangerous. Get dangerous. Shameless. Facing. Shameless. Get dangerous. That's my.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope you are all doing well. Happy Sunday, my friends. Hopefully everybody's having a great weekend. Appreciate y'all being here. Cap Grease, good to see you. Chris Clark, welcome. Scott Phillips, good to see you back, man. Atto, good to see you. 49 Whiskey, welcome back, my friend. Tom Kennedy, good to see you. Bryce Williams, welcome back. Mr. AntoniBaldo, good to see you. OG, good to see you. Richards World, good to see you. Lee Russell, good to see you. Snaps, welcome. Caleb, good to see you. Scoopty, good to see you. Gary P, welcome back. Greg Elwell, good to see you. Tenured Immobile, good to see you. Kinetic, good to see you. Golf Kilo 4, welcome back. Captain Aviation, good to see you. Nathan, good to see you. Quick Match, good to see you, my friend. IYR, good to see you. Doink, welcome back, my man. Good to see you. Leonard, good to see you. Alexander Blackstone, good to see you, my friend. Caleb, good to see you. EM Plane Spotter, welcome back. Captain Steve, good to see you. Daniel Kopp, welcome back, man. Theodore Brunn, good to see you, my friend. Just came back from Rhodes. Nice. How was your trip? Snaps, good to see you. Samusa, 747, good to see you, man. Lincoln, good to see you, man. Welcome back as well. Average Aviator, awesome name. Welcome back, my friend. Good to see you, dude. Job, welcome back. Precise, good to see you, my friend. Banksy, welcome back. Jeff S, good to see you, man. Hotel Pilot, good to see you. Captain Iso Creams, welcome back, my friend. End of Days, good to see you as well. Welcome back. Hope everybody's doing well, man. How's everybody's weekend going? Good, good. Everybody getting lots of flight time sim and all kinds of fun stuff going on? Good, good. Glad to hear it. Awesome. Hope everybody's doing well. Fun flights today, friends. Like I said last week, we had a very busy week this week with sceneries that we had to showcase. On Thursday, we took a look at the Taxi to Gate Orlando, KMCO. Had a great day flying in and out of Orlando. Yesterday, we took a look at the new Sacramento by Orbex. Really like that scenery. Highly suggest that one. And then today, we're looking at Colorado Springs, KCOS. One of those little weird, not weird airports, but just outside. You can almost call it a suburb of Denver. Shall we dare, friends, call it a suburb of Denver? So it's going to be fun. I personally have never flown into Colorado Springs. We've never had scenery for it. It's always one of those airports that I see there and stuff like that, but I have never flown into it as we've never really had any decent scenery for it. So kind of excited for it. A little tip, when you load in, if you open GSX, click relocate, you can relocate at the current gate and it will line you up in the parking from GSX profile for the airfield. Yes, probably. Yeah, I don't know why we're slightly, we'll just blame that on the captain last night who flew us in. He was a little bit drunk. We'll just blame him on that. We are on VATSIM today. Does anybody think the captain sounds quiet? No, maybe turn up your audio or something. I have absolutely nothing has changed on my settings. So my voice is, I have a little voice meter and I can see it, and I'm just peeking into the yellow, but everything is in the green. That's exactly where you want to be for voice. I don't know, maybe it's on your end, maybe something got turned down or something, but maybe you can turn it up just a little bit. I do notice that a lot of people just tend to blow the audio all up into the red and stuff like that. You end up losing sound and you end up clipping sounds. So I'm a little bit of a sound snob, if you will. So yeah, like I said, I have a monitor on my other screen and I'm watching my voice peak, and it's right into the very beginning of the yellows, and that's exactly where I am. So it's exactly where you want to be. So it's got to be on your end today. I don't, cause like I said, I haven't touched anything on my end, man. Colorado Springs is such an awesome place, home of Pikes Peak. Isn't that what's Pikes Peak? Isn't that a restaurant? Or am I thinking of something completely different? The master level has been low since you got back from Texas. Again, absolutely nothing has changed, man. Absolutely nothing has changed. Yeah. Speakers are cranked up and they are KRKs. My audio interface is hardly flickering. Huh. Interesting. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like I said, dude, I haven't changed anything. Have not changed anything. So, it's a hill climb, the home of the famous hill climb. Ah, got you. Okay. You ever thought of doing a setup tour or something? Not really, man. I post a picture every year or two on my Instagram or my Facebook if you're curious to see what my sim setup looks like. I'm not really one to kind of show off what I have and stuff like that. I'm very humble and very, you know, I like a minuscule setup, man. I don't like having crazy things all over my desk and everywhere. I literally have a yoke, a radio panel, and a throttle and rudder pedals. That's literally my setup. So there's really not much to show you. I have it on a normal L-shaped desk. Yeah. I always find your audio to be louder when the live stream publishes. Interesting. Huh. Very, very weird. Yeah, I'm not sure. Everybody's saying it sounds normal. There's a couple people that are saying it sounds low, but like I said, man, I'm a huge audio snob, so I completely understand the audio aspect of it. But like I said, I have a little monitor that shows my voice, and I can see it literally right now. We're in the orange, so that's how I know that it's perfectly fine. So I don't know if it's on YouTube's end, or I don't know if it's because the sound mixer is doing something, but according to YouTube, we are in the green and we are in the orange, which is exactly where we want to be. So I don't know what to tell you. My microphone is turned up almost to the max. Maybe I can turn it up. Does that, hello? No, it really doesn't do much. That pretty much just keeps it exactly where it should be. So yeah, I'm not quite sure. Recently did a infinite flight from Madrid, and I descended too low and it didn't end well. Important of charts. Charts definitely do that, yeah. Much better? Wait, really? Sounds normal? Okay. That was too much? I mean, now we're definitely in the orange, slightly towards the higher end of the orange. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Maybe that's a little bit better right there. I don't know. But now we're almost fully in the orange. We're actually at the top of the peak of the oranges. So, I don't know. Some people are saying it's way better. Some people are saying this is normal now. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll just keep it exactly the way that it is right now. And we'll kind of see how that goes. I'm going to buy GSX, but I feel like I need some payware airports. What are your recommendations? Oh, man. We could sit here till we're blue in the face with recommendations, man. There's tons of great airports out there. I suggest going and looking at some of the airports that you want to add and then coming and asking. You can ask the Discord, you can ask chat, you can kind of gauge that, and you can see exactly what we can let you know if it's good or if it's bad. Usually you can judge by the pictures, man. Just look at the pictures. Go on Sim Market, and they even allow you to leave little reviews and and stuff. So yeah. That makes a massive difference. Okay, interesting. I'm wondering, Tom, if it's something to do with people using audio interfaces. Because I've read on some forums and stuff like that, that if you use an audio interface to watch YouTube, it can create like kind of this weird, I don't know, it's lower or something like that. But yeah, all of a sudden I'm getting mini freezes in Microsoft. Any idea? All drivers are up to date. Huh, I'm not quite sure. Huskers, ooh, new laptop. Nice. What'd you get? Just mute it. What could go wrong? Exactly. Who wants to hear me anyways on a Sunday, right? All right, friends, let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy program ready to rock and roll. We are Southwest 3145 this morning here, leaving Las Vegas. Flight time over to Colorado Springs, 1 hour and 31 minutes. on the dot. 1 hour and 31 minutes. Block time showing here 1 hour and 58 minutes. Got 177 passengers on board today. Should be a great flight into Colorado Springs for our first flight ever, so I'm really looking forward to this. Haven't flown the 737 in a couple weeks, so this should be interesting. Did not have time to do a practice flight last night. I was out at the farm all night. Got home at I think 11:30 midnight, and I was like, wow, I'm not going to do a flight now. So let's go ahead and jump inside the aircraft, and let's just put our praying fingers together and hope that everything goes well today. The PMDG has been updated as well. I've heard a few little... Has anybody else had any issues with the 737 since the update the other day? But I don't know, man. Yeah. Are you going to get the Magnum PI add-on? What's that? I have no clue. Good. Let's go upstairs. Let's go and get the battery switched to the on position. We'll go and get the ground power on as well. That'll bring the aircraft to life. Beautiful. Gonna get a few panels up here on the brightness. Good. Aviation 108. Huge no floaties to you, man. Celebrating 1 month. Says, love your stuff. Keep up the good work. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we've got Ashton coming in with the business class subscription as well. Ashton, huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks so much for supporting the streams. Really do appreciate it. Are you calling me fat? Mosin, I'd like to let you know I've lost almost 50 pounds, sir, so you can't call me fat anymore, dude. If you're trying to call me fat on the internet, well, you're just as big of a loser as I thought you were, but I hope you're not referring to me. Lower performance in the PMDG as flight time ticks on. Interesting. King Fahad, good to see you, man. Appreciate you being here, dude. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can you do a Zibo 737 MAX flight? A MAX flight? Zibo doesn't have a MAX, do they? Yeah. It's up on Sim Market for some goofy driving simulation. Really? Interesting. Okay. Wait, when we're supposed to fly to Denver and then Colorado Springs? No. Vegas, Colorado Springs, Denver. Yes. You can't call me a fatso and then say congratulations on your weight loss. You're just a dickhead. Get out of my chat. Let's come down here to the FMC, the CDU, whatever you'd like to call it. Actually, we're going to get our brightness up here on our main panels and stuff like that. Let's go here. We'll turn this down. We'll get these down just a little bit. I find the screens are a little bit too bright, so I like to turn them down just a little bit here. That's all good. That's all set here. Wonderful. Cool. Let's go back down here. Let's go to our FS actions. Before we do anything, we're going to go to payload. We're looking for a zero fuel weight today of 61.6. Go ahead and bug that up. Should be 170. It was supposed to be 177 passengers, but it's saying 174. I'm okay with that. Let's go to our fuel page here today. Fuel for the first flight, 7.8. Good. We'll bug that up to there. Wonderful. 37% fuel load. Wonderful. Return. That all looks good to me. Great. Let's go to our FMC tab. We're going to go to our pause in it. We're sitting on the ground here in Las Vegas, KLAS. Go to our reference airport. We'll go to our next page. We'll grab our left GPS. We'll scroll back. We'll set our IRS position. Good. Go to our route page. We do have a company route today, obviously. KCOS. KLAS to KCOS. We'll throw that into the company route. Wonderful. Call sign today, Southwest 3145, right? Yep, we'll throw that in there. Beautiful. We'll activate and execute that. Beautiful. Cool. Now, while I was sitting here waiting for the live stream to start, I got a PDC from Los Angeles Center. So I know exactly what we're supposed to be doing here. So we're going to have a quick little look-see here at the ATIS and see exactly what we are expecting today. Says Las Vegas. Okay, hold on. Las Vegas information Charlie. Winds are 170 at 7, 10-mile visibility, few at 14, broken at 20,000, 37 degrees, altimeter 299 visual approaches in use, landings runway 26 left, 19 right, and 19 left, departing 26 right, 19 left, 19 right, simultaneous approaches the crossing end. Okay, we're going to expect 19 left. Hell yeah. Anytime we can get the 19s out of here, chat, we take the 19s, right? So we'll expect 19 out of here. So we've been cleared via the Gidget 2 departure. So go to departures. Gidget 2 with the Tucker transition. Yes, we're going to expect 19 left for our departure. We'll go ahead and execute that. Beautiful. If we go to our route tab, we'll go to next tab. Good. From Tucker, we're going direct to Delta Victor Charlie, which we have in there. Beautiful. Jumping on an airway, Juliet 146, taking that to Hotel Bravo Uniform. And then we're going to jump on the Darby 5 arrival via Hotel Bravo Uniform. And let's have a quick little look-see here and see what the weather is doing. Let's go Metar and we'll go KCOS and we'll see how that works. Good. Cool. Captain, have you seen the auto ortho thing for X-Plane? What do you think? I mean, I've never had issues with ortho. I have an 8 terabyte hard drive filled with ortho. You know what I mean? So I don't really have any issues. Maybe it could be cool. I've heard that it also affects performance quite heavily. So I don't know, dude. I haven't really tried it. I don't really... if I've never used something, I'm not really going to have much to say about it. I mean, if you're somebody that doesn't have ortho, I guess it could work, but I've heard the performance is not very good, so I don't know. I really don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you. Who is that? I think I missed another membership as well. There was Aviation 108 and there was Ashton as for a business class subscription as well. Ashton, thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you, dude. Yuck Fu, what's up, man? CHLM coming in with a gifted membership. Huge enough floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for your support. Appreciate you, dude, as always. Thank you, CHLM. Appreciate you, man. That is incredibly kind. Thanks so much, dude. So I feel like this is a little bit loud. I gotta turn that down. I can literally hear how loud it is in my ears. I'm just gonna leave it right about there. It's still higher than it was before. Okay, wonderful. With the winds in KCOS, did I put that in there? Yes. Winds are 160 at 3. Let's see what this airport looks like, chat. What does the airport look like? Oh, pretty big airport. Okay, so we could probably land... man, those... Jeez, where is the terminal? Terminal's over here. Okay, well, we'll plan 17 right. That probably is the best runway to land on, right? Do they have 17 right? It doesn't look like they do. They have RNAVs for 17 right. Okay, we'll plan ILS 17 left. That's what we'll do. We'll pop this open. We'll go to our approaches. We'll go to ILS 17 left. We'll pin that. We'll have a quick little look-see at that. And it says that we want to take it via Adane. Where's Adane? Nope, we don't want it via Adane. We'll probably take it directly in from Mogul. So we'll go ahead and execute that. Beautiful. We'll have a quick little look-see here. Let's see what... I see a Wone and then Rock. Okay, that's where it wants us to take it in from. Okay, we'll plan it in there. Let's have a look-see here at what the Arrival has us doing. Apologize. The Derby has us coming in like this. Oh, so maybe we do want to take it via a Dane so that we have like the arc like that. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and re-enter that. Yes, 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 yes. Execute. Good. Now if we scroll through here, it should be Fisher to BRK. The Black Forest VOR, okay, which we don't want. We want to go from Fisher direct to Adane and then down and in, so that's what we'll plan. So we'll go, what in the, okay, there we go. We'll put that like that and execute that. Okay, good, cool. So then it's going to be Adane, Fisher, Adane, and then we'll continue. Looks like it's got some cool little stuff from there. Cool. Should be a really fun approach. Awesome. Cool. Let's go to our NITREF tab. You can hear the boarding. We are finished boarding, so we'll go ahead and finish the process here. 61.6 on the zero fuel weight. We're going to go 7.8 on our planned fuel. Good reserves. We're going to have 3. Cost index 35. Cruise level 350 initially. We may end up bumping that up to that. Sizzling Popcorn, my man. Huge no floaties too, dude. Welcome back as a business class member. I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for your support, dude. That is incredibly kind. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. Welcome back, man. Guys, get some love and chat for Sizzling Popcorn. Appreciate it, man. Our cruise winds. Our average wind component today, 312 at 13. Not that much of a tailwind out here, apparently, but that's fine. Transition altitude, 18,000 feet. We'll execute that. That's all good. We'll go to our our N1 limits here today. Now, Southwest doesn't do derated takeoff, so we'll just leave that exactly like that. We could do a slight derated climb. That'll be perfectly fine. Go to our takeoff page. Flaps will be set to 5 degrees. CG weight today, 19.6 with a trim value of 568. And our V-speeds, we'll leave those blank for now until we're pushed back and ready to go. Other than that, we're all set up here, chat. We're looking great. Cool. Let's go upstairs. Let's go ahead and get the aft fuel pump. We'll go ahead and spool up the APU. Beautiful. We'll go ahead and throw our squawk code in here that ATC gave us. 7340. 7340. We'll turn that on in reporting. Good. Get the main panel brightness up on this guy as well so we can see what we're doing. Beautiful. Cool. That all looks good to me. We'll get our traffic rings on as well. Ooh, chat, it's going to be a nice right turn out of here. We're going to get some incredible views off this departure. It's going to be very nice. Looking like our VR speed is 150, so we'll plug that in as well. And we'll also get some information here on the departure. I believe it's 19,000 feet out of, flight level 190 out of Las Vegas. A lot of the departures are just flight level 190 initial climb, so we'll go ahead and bug that up. Flight level 190. Beautiful. If we go to the overhead, our APU gen should be available momentarily. And there's our APU gen. We'll go ahead and turn that on. APU bleeds can come on as well. Get the rest of the fuel pumps on. We'll get the passengers seated with the seatbelt signs on. Chime only can go on. We'll get our anti-collision light on as well as our logo light. And we are looking good. We'll flip this to APU gen and bat bus, and that's good. We can come down here. We can go to FS actions, ground services, release the ground power, remove the wheel chocks. And I need to just make sure, for some reason it doesn't set my park brakes anymore. I might have to make a new thing. Let's prepare for pushback and departure. Beautiful. They are going to be ready to go. The jet bridge should disconnect here momentarily and should be coming up. Just picked up Drzecki Design, DCA, and Fly Tampa Boston. Both are amazing. Correct. Yes.
Hello, Captain.
Las Vegas has to be one of my favorite airports in the U.S. It is a beautiful airport, man. I really hope we get to fly into here for FS Expo next year, man. Yeah. Denny, thanks for your subscription, man. Appreciate you, dude. Just confirm we've got everything set up here. Everything looks good up here. Yaw damper stays off for now. We can get the window heat on. It kind of mucked up the overhead stuff. We were everything looks good there. Happy with all of that. That looks good. Pressurization panel. We're going to 35,000, so we'll go ahead and set that as well. 350. Good. Bleed systems. Isolation valve is open. Everything looks good up there for now. Beautiful. Fuel pumps are on. We're ready for engine start. Beautiful. Landon, thanks so much, man, for the $5 donation. Appreciate you, dude. Huge enough floaties to you. Thank you very, very much for supporting the streams. That is extremely kind of you, Landon. Appreciate you, man. Thanks, dude. Let's get some love and chat for Landon, guys. We'll let Amy read that one out.
Locking gear.
Do you know why my toga won't work in this plane? I use the little screw right here, man. This is the little toga button. You see how like it turns to like a push? That's your toga button, that little screw. PMDG's always been like that on every airplane. I'm assuming the 777 is going to be the exact same as well. We're going to do a standard pushback. I'm also going to sync up our headings here. Should have gone the other way, but that's fine. Sync up our headings for departure on 190. I'm also going to release the park brakes. There we go. Beautiful. Wonderful. Great. Let's do it. Let's go upstairs. Turn the sounds up. I really enjoy the engine startup sounds here on the PMDG. I think they're wonderful.
Hey, Cap.
Hey.
Hope all is well.
Yes.
Wish I could hold on and fly with you today on the boat, but I had to hope in the stream. Enjoy the rest of your day, Cap.
Hey, man, enjoy your day, dude. That sounds like a wonderful day as well. Thanks. Huge enough floaties too, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, engine number 2 over to ground. We've got start valve open, low oil pressure, looking for an N2 percentage rising here. Wonderful. Hey, Cap, I have the 737-700 from PMDG. My parking brake won't turn on. Hold down your brakes, Ruben. Hold down your toe brakes. Whatever button, if you use a button or if you have rudder pedals, hold down your toe brakes and then select your parking brake, just like in the real life. Introduce fuel, engine number 2. Dan, it's a horse farm. So there's a bunch of horses and horse breeding and all that fun stuff. Park brakes on. It won't turn on. I don't know, man. It sounds like you might have a conflicting keybind or something, because you just saw me. I just hold my toe brakes and it comes right on. I don't know. You might have a conflicting keybind that's not allowing it to work properly. Engine number 1 to ground. Start valve open. Using the FT-Sim sound pack. These are default sounds, man. I really like the PMDG default sounds. They're really, really, really well done. N2 percentage on the rise. And again, looking for 25% before we introduce fuel. There it is. Ever flown the Concorde in Vatsum? I've never flown the Concorde. No, no. Do I live at the farm? No. No, there's like zero internet out there. Bagpipes. I wouldn't be able to stream or anything, man. No internet out there, dude. Over the next year or two, there's a company that should be putting in fiber optics, so we'll see about making the move out there in the next year or two. Also, very small, right? It's a modern barn, so it has a condo built on top of the barn. It's like a 1-bedroom plus a den. I don't even think there's enough room for all of my stuff and for us to like live there, right? So, yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen, man. We pretty much got to build a house if I'm gonna end up moving out there, right? That's the ideal plan. KCOS is 1632 in USD. Worth it? I don't know, man. We'll see. I haven't flown in yet. Once we get on the ground, I'll definitely be able to let you know if it is. Yeah. How come you almost only fly the 737 and the A320? I mean, there are other different options right now. Not really. I mean, we flew the 787 last week. We fly the A310. I mean, we fly a lot of airplanes, man. Just, I mean, I don't even know how to answer that question. Literally, all you have to do is go to my channel and you can see how many airplanes we fly. Now, do we fly the A320 and the 737 the most? Yes, absolutely. These are the two best airplane available right now. There's really, you know, but yeah, a quick little search on my YouTube channel will show you that we fly multiple different aircraft. So I don't really understand the question. In the last month, we've flown the Headwind A330, the Phoenix A320, the PMDG 737. We've done a Cessna 172 flight, and we've flown the Kuro 787, and we've flown the 747, the default 747, and the default 787. So that's 7 aircraft in the last month. So I find it hard to believe that the only airplanes I fly are the A320 and 737. Yeah. Why? I mean, it's a pretty simple answer, man. They're the two best airplanes available for the simulator. At the end of the day, that's the main reason. It's not that there's not other good airplanes. There are, but these are definitely the two best available. You know. Hydro pumps are coming on, yaw dampers coming on. We've got the window heat. For some reason, window heat doesn't seem to be working on the right side. Not quite sure, but that's fine. Dual bleed systems. We'll turn the APU bleed off. That's all good. We'll flip you to Gen 1. Everything else looks good there. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and... How do you set preset camera views? Landon, that's a YouTube question, my man, or a Google question. A little bit too difficult for me to try and explain to you while I'm streaming, but just literally throw that question into Google or YouTube. How to set custom wing views, Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah. Any ATR flights? Yes, I do plan on jumping back into the ATR somewhat soon. I don't know exactly when, but I do want to do some. Yeah. Well, it's, you know, fighter. The first thing you say when you come into a stream is, "How come you only fly these two airplanes?" Of course, it's going to be. I'm going to assume that you're being a little bit aggressive, right? Could have been like, "Hey Cap, how are you, man? Hey dude, I noticed that you fly the 737 and the A320 a lot. Is this for a specific reason?" There's certain ways to ask things, right? You have to remember, dude, I'm not a mind reader. I have no clue that you're, you know, not being facetious with what you're saying in chat, right? I have to immediately suspect when somebody is saying something like that they're trying to call me out for doing that. So yeah. Do you have failures on? I don't know, man. I don't know. How do you check if you have failures turned on? Because that's one thing that I've read about, something that it might have reset some stuff, or like, do I have to go PMDG options, simulation? I don't know where you even check if you have some things on for this. I don't even know. I think we have. I don't know where it would be, but performance, I don't know. Somebody was saying that you have to go into like the you even have to go into like do maintenance and stuff on the airplane and stuff now. I don't know. I haven't seen any maintenance in here. I don't know where you would go to perform maintenance, but go to failures in the FMC. Okay, where do you see that? I don't see any failures. I see aircraft, I see options, I see fuel, payload, doors, pushback, ground services, ground maintenance. Can I service all of these things? Apparently you have to do all this now. I'm going to replace everything. Probably shouldn't have done that one, but that's okay. Servicing APU, cool down those brakes. I don't know. I was just there. What, really? So, FS actions, sorry, PMDG setup, aircraft, equipment displays failures, active none. I guess we do have them on, but apparently there's no active failures, so that's good. Active none. We like that. That's usually a good start. Anyways, we just did everything. We just, we basically just serviced the aircraft while we've been sitting here on the ground. Okay, all of that looks good. Let's come down here. We're looking for a trim of 568 568. So we'll go ahead and turn that now. 568 should be good right about there. Upstairs, APU can go off. Engine mode selectors to continuous. Everything else looks good to me. Pressurization panel, 35,000. We'll set the altitude. What is the elevation here of this airport? Elevation is touchdown zone 6187. My goodness. 6187, chat. That's absolutely insane. We'll set 6200 will be the our landing altitude. So that's all good. That's all set there. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and kill the park brake. We're going to go and taxi ourselves. Where are we now? We're going to be up over here somewhere, and we're going to taxi ourselves probably to the right. We'll get out of this guy's way so we don't cause any issues there. We'll go this way. Pax, we do, yes. Turn on failures to all systems, then to yes, then execute. Well, it says that there's none on right now, so I'm perfectly fine with that. We're just going to keep that set. V-speeds are not set, but they are now. Thank you. It's 143, 145, 150. I was just waiting until flaps come. Packs are off. Yes, we need to turn packs on. Isolation valve to auto, and those are all on. And there we go. Pack sounds are very loud in this aircraft as well. Captain question, Thrustmaster throttle quadrant, how good to arm the spoilers? How do you arm the spoilers? You just have to move it minimally. Very minimally is how you move it. Let's tune to Los Angeles Center now, 13555.
61367, radar contact 2400, climate Jane 390.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take us all the way over here to
36, I'm going to give you a shortcut, flighting 360.
To over here.
Sorry, was that 360 from Eisen?
Flighting 360 and back.
Are you a fan of the Boeing TCA throttle? I am. Yeah.
Shortcut there.
Are you going to give P3D a try? No. Go to simulations option. I think it was line 1. What are we talking about? I'm not sure.
LA Center does
Hey, Cap, what happens when you press the altitude knob on the Boeing? Press the altitude knob? I don't know. Maybe it sinks it? Not quite sure.
263 on after Delray, runway 24 left, dip takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 24 left on our app to Delray to the 263.
Alright, we're going to call them spot. We'll go up here this way because we want to go out this way, I believe. Yeah, we want to go out this way, so we'll go this way. And that's going to be on Bravo 6, I don't even know. Short of whiskey, I guess.
Sky was 5440, expect
Concourse B short of whiskey.
26 left unless you want a different approach.
Hey Cap, what fuel factor do you use the 800 in SimBrief? I use the PMDG. You can get a PMDG profile on flightsim.tl. Yeah.
Descend via the arrival. This looks like a little too high.
Whenever I press escape when flying, go back to the cockpit, the flaps are down and the spoilers. There's no keybind escape. Yeah, it's a bug, Banksy. You have to try and not open up the menu, to be honest with you.
LA Center, United 2476. Looks like we're not going to have
Cam, what turbulence mode do you recommend, medium or realistic? I'm on low, to be honest with you, dude, because I find medium or realistic just an absolute shit show. It's not realistic whatsoever, so, yeah.
LA Center, the 263, just to confirm, you said RNAV Delray? We don't see it in our FMC.
Delray. Where do you get your zero fuel weights from and you put into the FMC? From SimBrief? Yes, correct.
24 left, lift takeoff.
Correct.
250 and clear for takeoff, 24 left, out of 263.
Also, can you turn your sound up? The sound's low. Sound is not low. No, not at all. Maybe turn your sounds up. Missed my membership milestone. Wait, really? Not bad. Hold on. It's 32 months, my man. Thanks, so dude. So it's got an Asus ROG M16, 16 gig, 1 terabyte, RDX 4070. Jesus, dude, that's a beast. Playing some flight sim on that bad boy, or what? Huge no floaties, 2 Huskers. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude. Sounds are absolutely fine on your end. Yes, they are. Yes. My sounds are up. Must be on your end. Nope. I promise you that it's not on my end. I promise you. Open up your little thing. See, there's a beautiful little thing right here called volume mixer. Open up your volume mixer and make sure that you have all of this set up high. See how mine are all set up nice and high like that? Yeah. Try the same thing. Realistic turbulence is better than FS realistic. Why don't use... They've already said, Sizzling Popcorn, to not use, like, the whole, whatever it is, the low altitude turbulence and shit like this. Do not use this, man. Or whatever the wind ambience or whatever some of the other ones are. Don't use that at all. It's not realistic, and it actually breaks a lot of airplanes. Yeah. Pressing usually speed, alt, intervene from the FMC management. 737 has a separate button for that, though. It does, yes. You've got the speed intervene here and altitude intervene. So I don't think you can push in on Boeing. There is no, like, clickable button. You have the speed intervene and the altitude intervene is what you would use. Los Angeles Center, good morning. Oh, I have to set a new push to talk. That's why it wasn't working. Chat. Push to talk. Apply. Good. All right. Los Angeles Center, good morning. Southwest 3145, info Charlie, spot 16, ready to taxi 19 left.
Southwest 833, runway 19 left, taxi via Golf and Delta. Not sure where you are in that sequence standing there.
Sorry, was that for Southwest 3145?
No, sorry, no, Southwest 833, Southwest 3145, runway 19 left, taxi via Golf Delta. Are you number one?
Golf Delta, and I think so. I'm not quite sure what's happening behind.
Looks like with 3 other guys behind you. Yeah, go ahead and taxi 19 left.
Southwest 1357, what runway can we expect for arrival in Las Vegas?
Why is that view all messed up?
1367.
Chat, what the fuck is going on with my views? My views of, like, complete... I don't have... That's showing up as my... as my wing view right now. What in the front door happened to my left wing view? And, like, this is...
Heading 180 and 330 to the 263.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, chat. Golf Delta.
What's happening in Colorado City today?
It's a party. New scenery that came out.
So what's up?
New scenery came out.
Oh, okay.
So what?
Easy fix on the views? What do you mean? Happened to you on the 787? Weird, man. Happened to you yesterday in the PMDG as well? You're saying it's FS realistic that's causing that? I didn't even turn anything on. That's super weird, man. I've never had that. Cyber Techie, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. I've never seen that where my camera just stops working. It was literally working before. We did a I mean, it's easy fix to fix the wing views. What, we're just like setting up a new view? Well, yeah, of course, but like it's still a pain in the ass, right? Because now I gotta, and it won't let me go past here either, so it's a little bit weird.
And we have information, Charlie.
It's doing weird things. That's FS realistic being FS realistic? Oh. So what if I you're saying if I turn off FS realistic? Nope.
Southwest 5165. Are you watching out for your company? No, that's 833. 833. Follow your company there, just coming from your left.
Right, you never had FS realistic do that too? Yeah, no, neither have I. No. You had to restart, so refixing the views didn't work. Okay. Well, I guess we just have no left wing today, chat. I'm not quite sure. MD-80s? I know Allegiant MD-80s. They should probably update the scenery and remove those airplanes.
Yeah, call me back.
It already did it? You have to restart? Ah, gotcha. Okay. Is FS realistic free? No. No, it's not.
Direct to Bravo Lima Hotel, the 263.
1482 Lima space radar says there's a terminate. No further.
Is the PMDG update that has altered the views? It was working before, CJ. We did an engine start and I showed the left wing. It's just all of a sudden. All of a sudden. Yeah. So it's random zero fuel weight every time then based on how many passengers and fuel. Yes. And I do choose how many passengers I want. Yes, correct. So the easiest thing, like I said, is throw it into Google or go to flightsim.to and just type in 737 sim brief profile. And there's a bunch of them that come up. There's one really, really good one. I can probably find it, to be honest with you, man. 737 PMDG. PMDG 737 sim brief.
1647 coming up at spot 16 ready to taxi.
Here's the ones that I use. I think these are the best ones. They've been downloaded almost 62,000 times. Here's the profile that I use. They're pretty easy to import them. There's the link to the profiles that I use. Last few times I was flying around Vegas, was having major connectivity issues. Wasn't happening anywhere else. The amount of detail in the scenery of the strip, I don't know. Haven't tried it again since. Weird. I usually never have issues. The scenery for everything that it's drawing in, I actually get decent performance at this airport. That's quite a lot of things that it's drawing in over there, right? So yeah, I actually get decent performance. You can set the left wind view, just start from the outside camera on the other side of the inside. Yeah, I'll set it once we get up in the air. I'm not going to worry about it now on the ground. There's a bunch of people behind us and stuff, so I'm not going to worry about it now. I'll reset it once we get airborne. You can easily do that. You are correct. No worries, Vijay. Is this the non-first class? Yes, Southwest doesn't have classes. It's all one layout. Yes, yes.
First 9:55 was it?
Alright, Gidget 2 departure. RHD... What's RHD? I'm not even sure what that one is.
Transition information, Charlie.
We have Charlie descending via the rock star.
Do you use shoes when using rudder pedals? No. Socks. Got my socks on.
5440 plotting 080. Descend maintain 6000.
6000, Skyward 5440.
Southwest 267, I got it, and we'd like to stop descent at 280.
It's so weird. Oh, it's like stopping me there too. It's really weird.
Sorry, repeat.
Who was that?
It's like I could do this. Oh, it might not let me. Might be drawing that invisible wall.
Yeah, I think you should stop 390. Sorry, 290.
What if I go like this?
Alright, we'll stop 290.
See, like it's weird. It's like blocking everything now. It's really weird. Usually when you go to like, you know,
Delta 2272 vectors ILS
one of these views, you should be able to like edit it and stuff like that. It's weird. Let's see what this one tries to get me to do. What if I go like around the airplane? Look at all the people there waiting for us.
89 Lima Sierra.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Radar says terminate.
Look, there's like we hit like an invisible wall around the airplane. I really wonder if they have changed something with like how the views work or something like that. It's really weird.
Could we get our procedure for our...
It won't let me go down. It'll let me go up. It won't let me go down.
Oh, apologies, star, sorry. Star for LAX.
If we go like that, it won't let me go forward. Yeah, it's really weird. Really, really weird.
The Hollywood 1 arrival.
I wonder if they have like done something to it.
156 request descend.
Okay, Delta 317 descend.
Turn numlock on? Numlock's on.
Expect runway 24 right.
This summer, the Hollywood 1 arrival, expecting runway 24 right, Delta 317.
That was for Delta 317.
It's weird. It won't let me go forward, but it'll let me go backwards. Really, really, really weird. Mr. Mopar dude! Coming in with the 10 gifted members. Mr. Mopar dude, thank you very much for the support, my friend. As always, appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties. Guys, let's get some love and chat for Mr. Mopar dude as I try and fight with this wing view. I don't even know. I don't even know how to set it. It's fitting today, the last day with Jump Rope Championship in Colorado Springs. See, there you go. Very cool.
but I need you to climb a little more than 290. Climb maintain about 310.
I think you forgot about all of us back here, Chad.
310, 3267.
Why is that Frontier so far up your tail? He's not. He's good. Mr. Mopar, thank you for the support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Guys, let's get some massive love and chat for Mopar, dude. If you haven't, and if you did, sorry, get a gifted membership, please make sure you say thank you in chat. Unbelievably kind, man. If you had to pick a one-to-one home cockpit, what would you pick, Airbus or Boeing? Oof. Tough call. Can I have two? Can I have two of them?
45, wind 1807, runway 19 left to takeoff.
19 left, clear for takeoff, Southwest 3145.
Flight 2020, runway 19 left, land.
All right. Landing lights, strobe lights, wing lights. Let's go, chat.
Line up and wait, Frontier Flight 2020.
1731 heavy, cross from the T.
Tried using your Phoenix views, but they are stuck inside. Any idea why? No, I don't know why. That's weird.
Alright, cross runway.
Definitely shouldn't be.
Right at Juliet.
What the hell happened to that
right
thing?
Bravo, left Charles,
All right, chat, we ready to go? Let's go. Sounds are going up. Enjoy the departure, my friends. We're going to get blasted. Joystick cam is on. Enjoy, friends. Throttle's up to 50%. Chrono on. Toga. Takeoff power set.
Airspeed alive.
Thank you.
Good morning, Taylor. Set up with Charlie. Big down. 25 knots.
Cross check.
17 Alpha Charlie, roger clear. Turn circle. E1.
Ooh, copy.
Positive rate of climb.
You're up. Blasting out of here, chat.
Big Bear reporting wind 2706, visible keys 10 9 clear.
Auto brake off, gears locked.
Your departure is going to be on Unicom, advise everyone this frequency.
Climb power's in, flaps up one.
Flight 2020, wind 1807, we want to left to takeoff.
1 and left to takeoff, Frontier Flight 2020.
Leon, thanks so much, man, for 2 months. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, man. Let me turn off taxi lights. Wing lights are off.
3145, better contact, 4800, plan maintain, flight 350.
I maintain flight level 350, Southwest 3145, thanks. All right. 35,000 feet for us, chat. Follow the flight directors. 220 knots will the flaps clean. Bug up 350 for us.
40, sorry for the late turn. Turn
Good.
left heading 290, join the runway 26 left, low flying.
Left 90, 26 left localizer.
Thanks so much for support, Leon. Appreciate you, man.
Down to 2718, expect the ILS runway 26 left to bridge. ILS 26 left, we can take it from orbit if you want, but that's 2718. Okay.
Alrighty, at 6,000 feet, autopilot's coming on, back up into the flight deck. Hey. Nice departure, chat. Looking real good.
ILS 26 left, Southwest 2718.
Looking real good out there. The Britain, good to see you, man. Welcome back, sir. Hope all is well.
Stay clear,
Good to see you,
Bravo,
dude.
Charlie airspaces on before runway 24 cliff takeoff. Fly, make sure that.
Cap, what are your toe brake sensitivities set to? I'm trying to deal with a dial mine in just right now. I think default.
Bravo and Charlie airspace.
I don't think I've ever messed with the brakes. No.
Delta 2072, flying 070, descend maintain 2600.
Won't you press the altitude knob? That's for Airbus. That doesn't work the same in a Boeing. In a Boeing, as long as you have your VNAV and LNAV selected in your cruise altitude, you don't push. There's no push or pull on Boeings.
Los Angeles Center, Southwest 3046, spot 17 on Charlie Ramp next.
3046 for the 19
Doing well, Bryn. Doing well, man.
19 left.
Get to fly into a new airport today. Always a good day.
Skies 5440, flying 29280, join the low flies and cleared islands from the 26 left approach.
Would you agree that the Phoenix overall has better textures than PMDG? I don't know. I've never really thought about that, you know. Won't it level out at 19,000? No, because you're in LNAV and VNAV, right? You're in VNAV, vertical navigation. So you're no. It's not like Airbus, man. There's no push or pull. You don't push or pull anything. You just set your desired altitude, and as long as you're in VNAV, the aircraft will pitch up or down. That's it. I don't know if it's just me, but I struggle more keeping the Phoenix on the center line than the PMDG on takeoff. A little bit more rudder in? I don't know. Robert, thanks for your subscription, man. Appreciate you, dude. Welcome aboard. Thanks so much for being here. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Do me a huge solid. Appreciate you guys, man. When are you going to fly the Airbus family from Latin VFR? Never. Yeah. Hey, Captain, how you doing today? I'm doing well. Good to see you, man. Colorado Springs Towers online. Ooh, very nice. There's the strip right down there, chat. Looking real good. I just got to go and turn off the landing lights because 10,000 feet. Get you, and we'll also bring the cabin to the auto position. Beautiful. Thanks for reminding me about the like button. Hey, gotcha, man.
156 across, circus at 14,000, cleared island 724 right approach.
Why will I not fly the Latin VFR? Because they're not. No. No, thank you. They're basically default airplanes. I'm not interested in flying default airplanes.
You're transmitting on the frequency.
Someone's got an open mic. Oh, there we go.
7833, wind 1807, runway 19 left to takeoff.
Sucks we can't see them. They're still departing out of 19 left. We're all the way up here.
Southwest 5165, runway 19 left, line for wait.
Beautiful climb profiles in. We're looking good. With the Latin VFR mods, they are very good. Yeah, but I'm not buying an airplane to have to mod it with a freeware mod to make it flyable. Do you understand how that doesn't? You understand how that doesn't? Right? Like, I can't be the only one that seems like that. That's just outrageous, right? To have to buy an airplane, you pay money for an airplane, and then you go and pull everything out of it by basically putting a freeware mod into the airplane to make it flyable. Why wouldn't I just go fly the freeware mod? Why would I pay money to have to then mod it with something for free to make it flyable? I can't be the only person that sees that this is absolutely outrageous. Right? This departure's on awesome. It is. It's a beautiful departure. I completely agree. Yeah. We should be able to rely upon payware aircraft without having to implement third-party mods into them to fly them. I agree. Yeah. It's absolutely ridiculous. You're basically buying the shell of an airplane. Why the fuck would you buy a shell of an airplane? You're not even, like, you understand, like, you're buying a 319, but then you're putting 320 systems, 320 flight model. So literally all you're buying is an outside picture of a 319 or a 321. You're not flying a 319, you're not flying a 321 as far as physics and as far as like actual weights and stuff like that, right? Like none of that is, you're flying an A320 because that's what it is. You've modded it with a default A320. Yeah, and listen, I understand why Latin VFR did it, because the Xbox community is starved for airplanes. So I understand on Xbox that it may make sense, but for us on PC, and we're used to systems like Phoenix, fly-by-wire, PMDG, right? I'm not spending money in promoting an airplane that I have to basically completely mod to make it somewhat flyable. Why? It just makes no sense. It's like buying a car without an engine. paying all this money for a car. It has no engine. You got to go out and source an engine for it, or a transmission, or wheels. No, absolutely not. And listen, if you want to do that, sure, you can spend your money and you can do that, but I'm not going to sit here and promote that type of behavior. Absolutely not. You have to remember, man, I'm a live streamer. There's hundreds of people that come in here and watch. So if I fly an airplane, automatically some people in chat, whether I tell you not to buy it, some people are going to go and buy it because they're going to be like, well, he's flying it, I want to fly it. Or I saw him fly it and he did a good job flying it, so I want to buy it. No, not doing that. The Kiro 77 doesn't seem like you're facing downwards anymore. It's a lot better. Yes, we'll have a look at that as well. The next couple weeks, Josh, we'll have a look at that, man. Next couple weeks.
Southwest 30... No, sorry, Southwest 1647, 1807, number 24... Sorry, company 19 left at takeoff.
Did you update your driver? If so, how is it for Microsoft? I did not, no. Can't wait to see Pikes Peak via the simulator. You will have a beautiful view of Cheyenne Mountain. Very cool. Awesome. Max, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. By the way, Southwest 1367 Freedom 1 livery is too nice. It is a beautiful one. Yeah. Am I using Volanta? I am not today. No. I flew this route earlier IRL this year, and it was very bumpy on final descent when you get over the mountains. I live 20 miles north of Colorado Springs Lake Airport. Good weather here. Nice. I mean, in Latin VFR's defense, the cockpit of the 318, 19, and 20 and 21 Neo variants are all the same. Yeah, absolutely. There's no difference. It's a copy pasta between 4 airplanes. Like I said, dude, I'm not paying money for that, and whatever, dude. If they want to release those products for Xbox or whatever, sure, I understand why, but I'm not buying that stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not promoting that on the channel. It's the same reason why I've never bought a Captain Sim product, because I just don't believe that we should be rewarding people that do minimal effort and expect us to pay for it. You know, like if it was like a freeware, you know, Captain Sim or Latin VFR released these airplanes for free, and then we had to go and mod them with the fly-by-wire wad, sure, maybe, completely different story. But these are payware airplanes. You're just, it's stupid. It's absolutely insane. Yeah. I swear every stream someone comes in here, talk about Latin VFR, and you turn your back on X-Plane. It's whatever, dude. Everybody can think whatever they want to think, man. I don't fucking care, dude. I'm past the point where I give a shit about what some people in chat have to say, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't even. Go and stream. If I'm not doing it right, go and do it right, man. Go and stream. Somebody will watch, I promise. If I'm not doing it right, go show me how to do it right. All right? Right? That's the end of the story.
Radar contact 4500, climb maintain flight 370.
Climb maintain flight 370, Southwest 1647.
Absolutely, Tom. It's insane. It's insane. And Captain Sim releases a new variant of his airplane for $30 every second month. It's crazy, dude. Like, if you bought his whole lineup, I'm pretty sure you're over $100. And what's crazy is people are doing this, because if nobody was buying it, he wouldn't be continuing to make these airplanes, right? It's kind of like the sad aspect of things. Yeah. You see no difference with the Kiro 77 and the 77-10. What do you mean no difference? Is what? Like the quality of the aircraft, or the texture? It's the same thing, right? Thank you, Nicholas. PMDG 777 is going really well, apparently. I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
3046 with 1807, runway 19 left of takeoff.
I did a Delta flight the other day and didn't realize I was in Alaska livery until I watched the replay. Nice. You know how many times I do that, Mopar, where I go to load in to take a screenshot or for the thumbnail the next day, and I load in and I'm like, God damn it, I'm just in like some random ass livery. I actually do it all the time, so I completely understand how that could happen. I hate when companies put PMDG prices on the damn shell of a plane of default systems. Yes, I agree. For your wing, I find if you set the view at the wall and another view and then go back, it'll let you move it around. Okay, we'll try. Like, I can set one right here. I can set like that as a view, but I feel like it's a little bit weird.
Delta 2272, runway 24 right.
Like, where's this one? This one's here. Now, ideally, I should be able to go up and over and down.
Delta 98.
Delta 98, say again.
Alright, you need to check your charts next time. Have a look at the Orca, find departure, what are you supposed to do?
What are you supposed to do? All right, let's try this again. We almost had it.
Maintaining flight level 120.
We almost had it.
RNAV to Delray, heading 251.
He's telling him, chat. We'll get it eventually. Okay, there we go. I think I got it now. This might be good.
Next time, the Orca
Hey, okay, we should be good now.
it's,
This should be a good
RNAV
view right there.
departure, but it is radar vectored at
We'll put it
initial approach
right
that your
there.
ATC gives you.
Hey, we got our wing view back, chat.
I'm so sorry about that.
I don't know why it's doing this view.
Climbing in flight level 290.
There. We got our wing view back, chat. We're winning. Mr. Rookie, good to see you, dude. How are you, man? I love that, Sim. Hey, man, he's good. At least the controller's being very, like, calm and courteous with them. You know what I mean?
Runway 1, runway 26 left, clear land. Quarter land 26 left, southwest 965.
Do you know something about Fly Tampa Amsterdam? I don't. No. No, unfortunately not, man. I don't really have a lot of communication with Fly Tampa. I really don't.
Runway 24 right, establish ILS.
Thank you. Delta 317, squawk 4527.
Squawk 4527, Delta 317.
Delta 156, wind is 1306, runway 24 right, clear land.
Land 24 right, Delta 156, thank you.
Delta 2272, gate number 35, turn left and next taxi in Alpha Alpha, cross number 24 left and echo to parking. Good day.
Okay, 35, next left on Alpha Alpha, echo to parking, Delta 2272.
There. I think those are good views. We need to bring that out just a little bit.
Then make your way to gate to Delta 41 via Bravo. Have a good day.
There. Trying to make it perfect. Here we go.
Over the other people.
Feel like Fly Tampa used to be in the streams a lot, or is that vertical sim? Vertical.
Left
Yeah.
turn Charlie 5.
This control is great. He graciously handled me lining up on the approach on the wrong runway a couple years ago. There you go. Nice. Any luck with your PC sponsor yet? Not yet. We're still waiting here. Still waiting here.
We'll go to the DJ 4, SkyWest 5440.
Generation Blowout. What's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. I love West Coast controllers. East Coast guys are cool, but they get a little bit serious at times. Very small things. Just had a personal experience, though. Maybe. I don't know, man. I feel like it depends on the day that you catch somebody as well, right?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
LA Center, Comanche 326, Kilo Bravo.
November, Comanche's November 7621.
Who made this scenery? Was it Any Builds? Which one, Oliver? Which scenery? You can put exclamation point scenery in chat. That should answer all of your questions.
Your last bit there, altimeter 2988. Have a good flight.
Thanks very much. Thanks for service.
Today Cap was excited to see the scenery in Colorado Springs, as am I. Yeah, it should be fun, man.
Will do. I'm taking it to us.
David, good to see you as well, man. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back.
Jan 16 run.
Field inside.
Jan 16 run.
I'm excited for the second flight, chat. It's like a 25-minute flight in a 737, and they actually do them real life, which is kind of crazy if you think about it.
In Las Vegas information Delta, altimeter 2992. San Diego information Romeo, altimeter 2992. John Wayne Airport information Charlie.
Thanks, David. Appreciate you, man. Hopefully you left us with a like. That's such an incredible sunset arrival into KORD the other night with a smoky atmosphere. Microsoft depicted it perfectly. Amazing simulator. It was nice, Tom. Very cool, man. Very, very cool.
1367, flight direct to the field now, descend maintain 8000.
Direct to the field 8000, and can you just confirm where you want me to direct?
Direct to the field. Fly direct to the airport if you want.
Someone that flies out of Colorado Springs IRL frequently, the new scenery is pretty good. Few small issues, but definitely scratches the itch. Nice. Cool. As somebody who's never flown in, Cody, I'm excited. Yeah. Is the twist locked on your Airbus side stick? No, I use that for my nose steering when I'm on the ground. Nose wheel steering I use for twist axis. It's actually quite nice.
Skyline 7567 on the field.
Yeah, we have the field and we're set up.
Oh, Kev, I gotta send you a link. We found the Airbnb, Kevin. Probably gonna be booking it this week. This week or next week, but probably this week. But I'll let you know. Should cover everybody, including you. Got a couple options for us.
Is there another way I can direct?
I heard the Southwest shortest route that they fly Colorado Springs to Denver.
It
It is, yeah. Southwest operates it. United operates it. There's a couple. I was actually kind of I was actually kind of surprised how many there were. It's pretty crazy. Captain, how is the Thrustmaster throttle? I have the TCA pack. I love the Boeing yoke, but not sure about the throttles. They're actually pretty good, man. I mean, they're small, and I think they're priced accordingly. They do feel good, though. That, you know, the handle feels good, and yeah. Congratulations, Generation, man. Congrats on your check ride, dude. Mike, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Appreciate you being here. Welcome, welcome. Mike's in on the Airbnb with us as well, so we're gonna have all set up, man. We got a sweet Airbnb for all of us. It's gonna be awesome. Going to be awesome. But yeah, Kev, send me a DM on Discord if you can. Kevin, how was your flight last night into Toronto as well? Good time? You still there? Or are you back home now? What are you guys doing? I'll let you guess what you think I'm doing right now. This is called live streaming. So I live stream. I stream airplanes flying in the sky.
I'd like to do IFR over to Palm Springs.
And we like to hang out and kind of chat. And this is your first experience with a live stream? Eugene and Jackson are cool destinations. Not sure if you're good scenery either. Nice. Yeah. You're talking about the Airbnb. Oh, okay.
For that terrain in that area, and squawk 4667.
Those guys are crazy, rookie. I guess they want to try and get as much in as possible, right?
11,000. 4667.
Yeah, what are you doing right now, Cap? I don't know what's happening here. Well, I don't know, Melinda. You've been trolling chat since you've been in here, so I just figured you were trolling again. Yeah. Flight was great. Still in Toronto for the day. Leave tomorrow. Want to come meet up. Oof. You paying for the flight? Get me on one of those Flare buddy passes. I'll be down there. I'm actually going to Toronto on Wednesday with Les. We're flying in his airplane. Maybe I'll do the ATC this time. Les? I'll do all the ATC chat. Should we record it? I'll do all the ATC communications. Rookie posts some videos on Discord. I'm so freaking jealous. Those two right now. Dude, that's going to be us, man. Don't worry, dude. November. Like I said, man, if it didn't cost a small fortune, I would be there this weekend training as well, man, or like a next one. Oh. Did I miss a call? Might have been for me.
I think you keep stepping on each other.
Aurelia, we want to go to Tailwinds. Exactly. Golf, what is it? Golf. Shit. Charlie Golf Mike. I gotta practice now, Les. Gotta practice my ETC communicational skills. I need a stress ball. Listen, I'm as cool as a cucumber, my friend. Don't you worry about me. I got this nice little thing right here called THC. And it keeps me nice, mellow, relaxed.
You can't hear me. Jan 16, right turn, taxi to parking.
Right to the parking, Jan 16.
Delta 317.
Charlie Golf Mike Tango Tango. What do you think? I use one of those call signs in every plane I use in Microsoft. I know.
Right, and we can hear these Delta that you're calling.
Yeah,
do you see the 330 hub apparently will not be able to do some things VATSIM might require? My guess is holds. Kind of disappointing. Wouldn't be the first airplane to release that wouldn't have holds or anything like that, so yeah, I don't know. Can't wait to see all your stream on this world flight. Should be awesome. Oh man, it's going to be absolutely awesome. Yeah. Hey Cap, wanted to ask, when I fly on the side where the sun hits the plane, it looks too bright to me. How can you solve it? Any tips? Turn some of your brightness down in the sim. You can, I think there's a brightness slider. Maybe get some of those off. That usually can help. What airspace are we in? Have we left his airspace? Nope. Right here. Bitter Springs is right where the airspace changes over. Does it affect your concentration? What? No, I just mean I use it because I will never keep it straight in the sim, that I don't want to use it the wrong one live. Got you. Okay. Left back when flying the Club 172s. Got you. Charlie Golf Mike Tango Tango. Now, initially you only have to make that call, right, Les? If we're on the frequency and we continue to make calls with the same controller, you can just use Mike Tango Tango, correct? Is it like that in kind of like the sim in real life, same thing, right? So first contact with a new controller, it would be Charlie Golf Mike Tango Tango, checking in 6,000 feet, 7,000 feet, whatever we cruise at, right? But then, if, let's say we're with the controller and the same thing, you respond with what they use. Ah, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. When they shorten it, you do. Okay, cool. All right. Are you comfortable letting me do the radios on Wednesday, Les? I'll be calling for clearance and stuff. Well, maybe you call for clearance and I'll do everything else because you're going to have to write down clearance. I mean, I can write it down too. I probably already know what they're going to give us. They might use Golf Mike Tango Tango or Mike Tango Tango. Okay. You don't ever say like Beechcraft Golf. Like you don't ever have to say that, right? It's just Charlie Golf Mike Tango Tango. I'm gonna bring a sticky note. I'm just gonna stick it right. Actually, no. There's a little plate right that says the. And can I get ATC on the
Flight 2020.
the FO side? Is there a push to talk? Less than 5 minutes, and there will be no floaties on comms. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're catching up with the southwest ahead of you. Can you climb?
Initially checking in, Beach Sierra, Charlie Golf Mike Tango Tango. Okay. You can use a knee board. I don't know if Les has an extra knee board, but just your reg in Canada. Okay. If you handle radios, can you take some GoPros, videos, and post some subscriber-only content? Not a bad idea. Les, can you bring the GoPros on Wednesday? That'd be kind of fun. Show these guys what I'm made of. Unicom, thanks for one to ATC, man. Great job today. We'll see you soon. Southwest 3145.
Frontier 2020, will be closing up in about 5 minutes.
All right, Unicom for us. Sweet. Are you going flying? Yeah, my friend Les O'Reilly in chat here owns an airplane. Very lucky. I get to go flying with him. Jeff, thanks for your subscription, man. Appreciate you, dude. It's different here in the UK. I'm sure they do calls differently in the US. They do. Yeah, North America and the UK are very different. Yeah. It's not a bad idea, kept quiet. We'll see, man. We'll see, we'll see. Window seat view. Right now, you want a window seat view? Like what? Like here? 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 Which one? This is probably going to be a nice view. You see the terrain changing. Do you play other games besides this game? I do, Melinda. It depends. It depends. I play games off stream. I do some stuff on stream as well. We're going to have it after dark coming up this week, probably at some point. Going to do some spin tires, mud tires, whatever the hell that is. What did I pick up? What's the game called? I completely forgot. I bought it because it was $20. Snow Runner. We're going to play some Snow Runner. I haven't played it yet. We're going to play some Snow Runner this week with my Thrustmaster X-Swap Pro controller. Should be fun. What type of plane again? Sure, I can bring the stuff. You're going to actually edit it and post it like last time? I know, man. I still have all that footage, by the way, Les. It's not like the footage is gone. Yeah. The problem is it's such a... Yeah, we'll see. Are we able to, like, you know, like, maybe let's just turn the GoPros on and capture, like, the departure and the initial, you know, maybe, like, the climb out and stuff like that as we get handed off through, like, you know, Ottawa Tower Terminal and that stuff, and then turn off the GoPros and then maybe turn them back on, because, like, man, sifting through, you know, 6 hours of content to pull 30 minutes is a fucking nightmare, if I'm being honest with you. You know exactly how big of a pain in the ass it is. So, I mean, maybe that's the easier route, just to turn off the GoPros so we only have like an hour at each end, and then I can edit down 2 hours to 30 minutes or something like that. I don't know. We'll talk. If you can bring the stuff, bring the stuff. If it's too big of a hassle, don't worry. I can record some stuff on my phone, or like, I don't know, we can figure something out. Can't you go and get like recordings? Like, if we tell people, can't I like record liveatc.net or something on my phone? Or isn't there a way to record ATC? And they can just get like ATC like recordings and stuff. I don't know. Will you get the VATSIM pilot ratings one day? There's a lot of cool things to learn. I didn't even know they had pilot ratings. I don't know, man. Yeah. You can download that after even. True. Yeah. Do a time lapse of the cruise. Could do a time lapse. Yeah. It's not a bad idea, but even through a time lapse 10-year to mobile, you can only speed it up 4 times, I think, in Sony Vegas. So even that, if it's how long is it, Les? 2-hour flight? The only thing is some frequencies are not covered. Got you. Can we track the flight on Flight Radar 2.4? You should be able to. Les, can they track it on Flight Radar 2.4? Is that a thing? Should be able to. When is World Flight? November. Yeah. Live ATC is always recording. You can go to the archives. Huh. Interesting. Okay. That's cool. I didn't know that, Mike. Thanks. I did not know that. What about Call of Duty, Fortnite, Overwatch? CSGO, yes. Call of Duty, yes. Although not recently. I've kind of given up on Call of Duty, man. It's not very good. Fortnite, no. Overwatch, no. He goes, yes. Now I need to go block my plane. I mean, I don't think anything bad would happen, but who knows. A rudder photo's worth it if you got the Thrustmaster Airbus Captain Pack. Absolutely. Kevu10, yes. Rudder pedals are, yeah, they'll really take the whole experience up a whole other level, to be honest with you. If you can't track, there's always ADS B exchange. No plane is blocked on there. Well, there you go. And sometimes the live ATC recordings are way scratchier and inaudible compared to what you're hearing in the pit. Got you. Pendular. Drink, drink. You know, I'm a COD man. It's been so bad these last few years. Dude, it's terrible. I can't play it anymore, man. I really just can't play it anymore. It's not anything to what it used to be. It's awful. Yeah. It is awful. As long as transponder is alt, it should work. Definitely would be. See, Les knows all these things. I don't know about it. God has been developed by Laminar Research. Might as well be right up there with it, right? Might as well be up there with it. All right, let's get some tunes. I don't know whoever's in cruise, but we should all be doing Mach 7-8, guys, just so we don't end up overflying one another. It's not a long enough flight, I think, to overtake one another and stuff. Have you played X-Plane before? Yep. I have thousands and thousands and thousands of hours in X-Plane. Yes. Hey, Gap, do you think the add-on pack for the TC Airbus throttle is worth it? Been thinking about it. Absolutely. Especially if you can get it on sale or something like that, Alexander. Yeah, it's really nice. You're talking about like the spoilers and the flaps and stuff. Yeah. Only 38 degrees. Only 38 degrees. It's like in the morning, too. Isn't it like 9 a.m. when we left? 10 a.m.? Was that 8.7? No, Mach 0.78. Do you anticipate more passenger or cargo ops in the 777? Oof, good question. I don't know, man. I think it really depends. I think it depends which versions come first, Davis, and which ones we get kind of familiar with. Although, I don't know, man. Probably both. I think we're going to have a nice mix of both, man. Some nice freighters, as well as a lot of passengers, right? There's so many passengers that fly the 777. Man, Air Canada operates the 777 within Canada, right? Like some of the flights that we can do, man, it's crazy. Did you quit X-Plane? I haven't really quit it. I still have it. I still have it installed. It's just for the time being. It's just extremely underwhelming, in my opinion. Your Microsoft logbook only shows I have 2 hours, but I have 500 plus. It's very weird. Yeah, I wouldn't trust the logbook. I'd use your Steam hours more than anything, you know? It was 114 degrees when I landed in Vegas yesterday. It was unreal. Crazy, man. It's pretty warm here today as well, but 777-300 ER or the LRs. Wait, is it the 200 LR ER and just the 300? I don't know how it works. What are the variants of the 777, chat? I'm not honestly not all that familiar with the 777. We've had one for X-Plane, but it's not very good. But when will it release? We have no clue, Thomas. No clue, man. I'm looking at 6 777s sitting on the ramp at Pearson. Gorgeous plane. It is. Beautiful. Are they all Air Canada? Did you ever pick up The Last of Us Part 1? I did not. When it first released, AJ, it was super buggy. Have they fixed some of the bugginess? You got the 200 ER, the 200 LR, the 300 ER, and the... Is the freighter variant based off the 200 or the 300? I think it's the 200, right, Ben? So you've got the 777-200, the 777 ER-LR, the 300, and the 300 ER. Okay. It's based off the 200? Got you. Okay. Chief Sim Pilot, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, my man. The 200 LRF. Got you. Cool. Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for the possibilities that this will open up for us. Even some of like the, you know, the nice 5-6 hour flights that are done in the 777 and stuff. It's going to really open up some pretty crazy routing. Some pretty crazy routing options. Yes, all Air Canada. Oof, sexy. I missed it, man. I missed, like when we flew down out to Calgary on the 787 last year, Kev, Air Canada was operating the 777 between Toronto and Vancouver. Does X-Plane Scenery stream like Microsoft does? No. X-Plane Scenery literally looks like it came from 2004. That's kind of the problem a lot of us have with X-Plane right now, is it's just, unfortunately, they're calling it the next gen simulator, and it's just not. Why is it playing Christmas music? It's just, it isn't really that. Yeah. United has a bunch of U.S. domestic on it as well. Yeah, it'll be awesome. See Emirates 777s? Oh yeah, in and out of Dubai, doing some crazy flights. Like they do, man, they do like Doha to Dubai in 777s and shit, 1.5, 2 hour long flights. Yeah. We're on way you programmed to land on 17 right, ILS 17 right. Flew Vancouver to Toronto on the 777-300ER with something, love that flight. That's crazy, man. Yeah. Now they're operating the Maxes on it, both WestJet and Air Canada. Just the Max. All the 787s and 777s are back flying internationally. There's not very many domestic routes on the 777 anymore, or the 787. I know that they do, I think the shortest 787 flight Air Canada does is Toronto to San Francisco. I think that's the shortest one. Is this the first flight cap? It is, yes. Can finally use that IAH scenery for more United 777 ops? Yes, exactly. Christmas in July, haven't you heard of it? I would have jumped all over that 787, but that's just me. G90s, oh dude, it was, I mean, that's what we did. We were on the 787. It was an awesome experience. Yeah. Do you know that Transat has Maxes now? There's a bunch here on the field at Pearson. I think they're training, yeah. I think they're doing all their training now. Since Microsoft 2024 is more campaign-based, would you like to do more missions-based? Well, they haven't said that it's more campaign-based. They're going to offer more campaigns and missions, Thomas. It's not really the flying that I'm into. We may take a look at them one day, you know what I mean? Like do like a stream where we kind of attempt some of the missions and stuff, but that's not really what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to like the new flight physics, the new rendering system, and the new everything. The performance gains and stuff, that's more what I'm looking forward to. I don't really, probably not going to do any of the missions and stuff. Cap, the Air Canada 777 leaves Toronto to Vancouver and then continues long haul to Australia. Very cool. Yeah. Flew from Copenhagen to Nairobi on a Kenya on a Qatar 787, amazing plane. They are amazing. Yeah. Is the 330 the butter machine? I don't know. There's a few butter machines, man. There's some where it just feels like it's impossible to have hard landings. Depends. How do you upgrade your FPS with an RTX 2080? By a 3080. I don't know, dude. You can't really just upgrade your FPS. It doesn't really work like that, right? You can pretty much get as much as your graphics card will give you. Yeah. Similar to doing the Top Gun experience. Yeah, exactly. One and done, you know? Thank you, Thomas. Appreciate that, man. When Air Canada brings the YOW to London Heathrow back, you'll get the 787 YYZ YOW London Heathrow again. And then the reverse on the way back. It used to be in the 76 before COVID, and then the 787 replaced it just before. Huh. Interesting. I wonder why they haven't brought it back yet, Les. Like Air France is doing direct Paris now to Ottawa, which is kind of cool, I thought. Yeah. You still flying into Ontario for World Flight? Yeah, so I go Ottawa, Vancouver, stupid early in the morning, Huskers. I think I leave at 5 a.m. Ottawa to Vancouver, and then Vancouver to San Francisco, and San Francisco over to Ontario. They offered me when I called to get like my, so originally they had me going Ottawa, Vancouver, Vancouver, Denver, Denver, Ontario, but I was like, that just doesn't make sense. You're flying me all the way out to the West Coast, all the way back 2.5 hours, and then all the way back 2.5 hours. It just didn't make sense. So they switched it to Ottawa, Vancouver, Vancouver, San Fran to Ontario, which makes sense. It's basically all the way over, down, and then slightly over. They offered me Toronto to San Francisco direct on the 787, but it was like a 6.5 hour layover or something like that in San Francisco. And I was just like, no, just give me the Ottawa to Vancouver, Vancouver to San Fran, and it gets me on more airplanes. And I have some friends in Vancouver, so I've got a 4-hour layover in Vancouver. So I'm going to go grab breakfast, lunch with some buddies. They're going to pick me up at the airport and go around the corner for some lunch and then drop me back off 2 hours before my flight down to San Fran. So that's the plan. Should be fun. Should be cool. And then the return flight's super easy. I'm on United actually almost the whole way. United 737-900 from Ontario to Denver, and then a United A319 from Denver to Toronto, and then Air Canada A220 from Toronto to Ottawa. Yeah. Flight Tampa Dubai was great for P3D. It was. Yeah, even FSX, it was good. Yeah. What is World Flight? You can put !WF in chat, Caleb, and then Nightbot will provide you with a link, man. Just not enough planes. Same reason they canceled a bunch of LAX flights that were almost full on Saturday. It's crazy, man. Southwest does SFO to Ontario. Southwest? No. It's United. United. I've seen that Air Canada is using their 737 Maxes on transatlantic to London. Yes. I think they're stopping in Halifax, or they're stopping in St. John's, Newfoundland. I'm not quite sure. Where do you bid for premium seats? On the app. But they want too much, man. They want $550 for the one flight from Ottawa to Vancouver. $550 to upgrade to business class. Fuck that. 550 bones. Nah, I already picked a great seat. 13A. Or 12A. 12A or 13A. What app? Well, the airline's app. Whatever airline you're flying with, they have an app, and that's how you do that. Curious, do you often need multiple flights to travel in North America? Is there not a direct route? No, it's terrible, Lincoln. Especially where I live. Like, I live in Ottawa, right? So I live between two major cities and major hubs with Toronto and Montreal. So it's terrible for me, man. We have, I think I can count the number of international direct flights that we have out of Ottawa, and a lot of them are like Boston, New York, DC, like to other major business hubs and stuff. But yeah, no, I am 99% of the time, if I have to fly anywhere internationally, I have to go Ottawa to either Montreal, Toronto, Vancouver, Calgary, and then go from there. The exit row on an airline hack only pays $50 to $75 for so much legroom. There's that one, Ben, and there's also actually, I prefer right after the first class, like the bulkhead, right after first class, you have that nice extra. That's actually my favorite seat. That's my favorite seat. For United, we have Chicago, IED, and Newark. Yeah. And then Porter's got a few as well. Hey Gap, how do I get planes on Microsoft Flight Simulator? Do I have to pay or are they free add-ons? Some are free optical, but a lot of airplanes that you see me flying are all paid aircrafts. Yes. Hey Gap, do you have your profile for FS Realistic for the 7.3? I do. Yeah, you can go and download it, man. If you go to FS Realistic and you go to Profile Cloud, I think I'm the third one on the list. Yes. Third most downloaded, Captain Canada. No sounds, just camera movements. Can't wait to get this area. Lived in Springs for 3 years, loved it. Very cool, Big J. That's awesome, man. Very, very cool. Is the 777 or the 787 free? Neither. No. You need the Premium Deluxe version of Microsoft Flight Simulator to get the 787. If you have the Premium Deluxe, you can get the 787. Yeah. Do you use AI Manager for your VATSIM model matching? No. Use FSLTL, Rishi. The Sacramento scenery is really nice. It is, Tom. Yeah, definitely will be flying back, man. Definitely will be flying back. I'll be joining you for the flight to Denver. I'll be in a Delta 738. Nice. They have a website now up for destinations. Flair and Porter have a few other U.S. routes as well. There you go. I have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Does that count for Premium Deluxe? Are you on PC or on Xbox? Who makes KCOS? I need to get it. I miss living in the Springs. It's the BM Sim AM World. BM AM Sim World, whatever the hell they call themselves. Exclamation point scenery, Big J in chat, man. Always. Or check the link in the description down below, man. I update that every stream, dude, for you guys. So it's nice and easy for you to find everything that I'm using, the airplane, the scenery. It's all there, man. Do you still use auto speed brakes on FS Realistic? Auto speed brake? What is auto speed brake? Auto speed brake? What the fuck is this? The speed brake lever may be auto deployed in some aircraft. This effect adds realistic sound to it. No, I do not use it. Because I'm pretty sure every decent payware airplane is going to have a sound for that, right? Any news on the 777 or the 330? Nope. Not that I'm aware of, man. I mean, Aerosoft made a website for their 330, but there's nothing really on there that we didn't know already. Not much on there that we didn't know. Bold prediction, 777 will release before Aerosoft 330. Oof. That's big time bold. I don't know. We'll see, man. I mean, in the current state that I think Aerosoft is in, I don't know what the fuck they're doing over at Aerosoft, man. These guys are... I don't know what's going on over there, but yeah, they seem to just not really know what's going on. It's kind of... I don't know, man. You have that type of name and you have that type of platform. I think you're doing whatever you can to make sure that you're getting this airplane out. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on over there. Can't believe in Omaha being a big regional airport is better than nothing, but having to connect almost every flight. Yeah, so you know, Caleb, you're exactly like me. Exactly like me, man. Yeah. Not surprised it's delaying it more. Nothing new with Aerosoft. Yeah. I'm prepping for my first transatlantic flight on VATSIM. Any tips? Just enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. You've obviously done it outside of VATSIM, right? So you should be good. Not much has changed. I don't know if you... I mean, if you get ATC, awesome. I don't know if you'll get ATC coverage, but... Yeah. Moose, what's up, man? Welcome back, dude. Hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday. Does Microsoft increase your data usage? I mean, yeah. If you're on an internet that's capped, absolutely. It's constantly streaming data right to your PC and to the simulator. Like all this ortho imagery that you're seeing down here, this is all streamed to the PC. So, yeah. Although I don't know very many people that don't have like unlimited internet. Who here doesn't have unlimited internet now? I just figured 2023 everybody had unlimited internet. Are there still plans where like they're capping your data usage? Do those things still like exist? That hasn't been a thing in Canada forever, I feel. I don't know if I've ever seen like data cap usage. Maybe on like rural internet or something like that, but landed at 1,000 foot per minute after an 18-hour flight. That's not good. Skies are lit up with GA around Chicago. Oshkosh Air Show starts Monday. Ah, very cool. Quentin, what's up, man? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Well, it's not what I meant, Santiago, but yeah. If you turn off some settings, it doesn't use much. I mean, you can turn off photogrammetry, but then you don't get the beautiful ortho and stuff. But yeah, then you wouldn't be using much at all. Some people use mobile tether internet. Well, like I mentioned, I know that under some circumstances you can get capped data on your internet. I just didn't know that it was still like I really didn't know it was still a thing. Like unless you're, use your local Starbucks internet. So I have a data cap. Nice. Joel, good to see you, man. Scenery today is Vegas, Colorado Springs, and Denver. They're all linked right there. You can put exclamation point scenery in chat, man. Or there's links in the description down below, whatever's easier for you. Is the 737 common in South Africa? I have no clue. Great question. I don't know. I do not know. I don't know much about South Africa. I know that I need to fly there. Other than that, nothing new with Airsoft. They keep delaying the 330 on P3D. Did they as well? So I don't really know, man. I've never been really part of like the FSX P3D payware type of thing, so I don't know much about a lot of these developers. I know that Airsoft doesn't have the best name in the community. I know that. There's a lot of people that kind of, who have been experienced better with them than I have, that would probably agree, but yeah. That area you're flying over right now looks incredible. It does. Yeah. Beautiful, man. This whole flight, like the whole flight, and soon we're going to be getting into like the mountains. We're about 150 miles from top of descent. You can start to see here, some of the mountains, the little foothills start to like build up and stuff. It gets really nice, man. Really, really, really nice. Many people down in my country still have limited connections. Huh, that's crazy, Santiago. I mean, I guess like you said, dude, it depends where you are. I wasn't classifying anybody as poor or anything like that. I was just saying, I think you're right. It really depends where you live. Because even here, man, you know, first world country, there's still data caps in some places where you go, like rural internets and stuff. So cool to see new airlines flying into KCOS. I remember it was either Tulip CRJ to Denver or a Chrome Mad Dog to DFW. There's a lot of flights in and out of here now, man. Yeah. Just use your rich neighbor's Wi-Fi. Everybody's got their Wi-Fi blocked at this point, right? And now we're talking about planes, but personally I prefer to travel by train, especially now that it's super easy to travel the rest of Europe by train. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Probably a little bit more comfortable of an experience as well, right? Hard to believe I started watching you in 2018. I was 14. Now I'm starting my instrument rating. Very cool, Gordo. Congratulations, man. How does that CPDLC thing work? Just like it does in the real world, man. You basically just file your flight plan on Pilot Edge, and you just log on via the CPDLC. It sends a ping to the controller that you've logged on. Usually takes 2 to 5 minutes for the controller to send it off, and it's basically what it is you're getting your departure clearance, your pre-departure clearance, before you even speak with anybody, right? So it just eliminates that communication of having to call for clearance and stuff. You kind of just get it and then you continue your workflow. So I'm pretty sure it's pretty similar in real life, although in real life you're probably getting pre-departure from like dispatch. I don't know how it works. You're probably getting it with dispatch, and then dispatch is filing on the behalf of the aircraft, I would assume, but I'm not quite sure how it works in real life. Yeah. I remember when the first unlimited dial-up ISP became available in my area years ago. I don't remember that. I remember dial-up. And my mom only letting me use it like after 9 o'clock at night, because that's when nobody would be calling after 9 o'clock and stuff like that. I remember that. I remember dial-up internet playing Battlefield 1942. Pretty sure that's what it was. Battlefield 1942. Was that the PC game? Can't remember, dude. It was so long ago. But I remember those days. Man. They get it printed in real life. There you go. Hey, Cap, on what days do you stream? Joel, you can put exclamation point schedule in chat, my man. PDC comes via ACARS direct from ATC. Clearance delivery dispatch usually files the flight plan a couple hours before the actual flight. Got you. So there you go. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. I mean, how to get it in the simulator, like the airplane. Well, some airplanes have it, ABBA. There's some airplanes that it's you can get it on. I believe the Anybuilds A310 is one of them. Some of them don't have it. And then it's just based on the controller. Some controllers don't use it. Some controllers do use it. Just depends. You have to have a Hoppy code that identifies you from VATSIM to Phoenix A330. Yes, I do have a Hoppy code. I know that. I'm unfortunately old enough to remember logging into BBS using a 286 with a 2400 baud modem. You lost me. I'm not that old. Nope, not that old. I do remember AOL. I remember AOL getting the disc, and you had to put the disc in to get the internet. I remember that. Yeah. Installing stuff in X-Plane is so confusing. Files are hard. It's not really confusing. It's a drag and drop system. The thing with X-Plane is the INI file, and if you don't know how to do the INI file, fuck, it can be a literal pain in the ass. It can be a game breaker, man. So, yeah. Oh, hi, John. Welcome back, man. Good to see you. Wow. Everybody pay attention to John. John needs friends. Everybody pay attention. Delta Force 2 for me. Turn all the scenery down to 0, and then you could see anyone across the map. Maybe. Remember when games were like that, right? Moff Jam. Nice. What is an INI file? INI. If you don't know what an INI file is, don't worry about it. If you're not using Xplane, it's irrelevant. Oh, hi, John. How are you? Good to see you, man. Sunday is here. Man, summertime, dude. Summertime. Don't worry, this is about to be every day. Summertime, man. Captain Canada Summer Camp 2023. Fuck my life. That's what this is about to be. Welcome to YouTube Summer Camp, where we watch your children because you don't want to, and we have to deal with everything. Yeah. Exceli, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Basically, the INI is the devil. It is. Yes. Yeah. Aviation 777, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Should be in here, man. Exceli, how are you, dude? Hello from Zagreb, Croatia. Good to see you, Tomislav. Welcome, man. YouTube Summer Camp. Oh, man. Why are you not turning? Did you not put in any waypoints? You've been flying straight for ages. John, for a real pilot, John, that was a real 5-head question right there. I thought you were supposed to be a real pilot, John. Come on now. As a real pilot, you should know that you're usually flying in a lot of straight lines, right? I mean, you usually make a lot of straight lines. Look at this. We have a turn coming up. Oh, baby. Got a turn coming up, John. Captain Canada Summer Camp 2023. I'm going to get stickers made. Yeah. Can't wear those FedEx routes with the MD-11 when it comes out. MD-11, 777 FedEx. Oof, baby. Man, oh man, oh man. You're a real 7.6 pilot, bro. You know what's funny, man? Any real 7.6 pilot would not finish a sentence with bro. This probably leads me to believe you're probably between the ages of 11 and 15, if I was guessing. Your favorite YouTuber is probably Swiss01. That's the general consensus that I get from you, bro. You're a first officer. Yeah, you can go FO for sure. And FO is not the first officer. That's not what I'm talking about. Started my approach into Dublin. Nice. I feel the captain is getting stoned. it's it's Sunday. Yeah, it's Sunday. Wait, you don't fly straight to the other airport? No, you don't. You don't. FO, John. What is in that pacifier? The good stuff. The TH of the sea, my friend. The babysitter juice gets me through my babysitting on Saturdays and Sundays. Why don't you believe me, bro? Because it's the internet, and I know that you're a child, and I know that you're not a 767 first officer. Like, what do you mean, man? Usually if you're type rated as 7.6, you would classify yourself as typed in the 7.5, 7.6. Yeah? Yeah. Do you know how you can remove the white dot when panning around? I think it's a bug right now, Ben. I'm not quite sure how you would change it. Yeah. You're 32, bro? Okay. Yeah. No problem. I'm the Pope. Nice to meet you. You should consider putting the landing gear down so you don't overspeed. Dude, you remember the guy that was dead serious telling me that I need to put speed brakes when I'm on the taxiway to slow down? Because that's how real planes slow down on the taxiway. They use their speed brakes. It's okay, guys. His last name is Minecraft. Yeah, but he's 32 and he's a first officer. It's okay, man. He's a first officer in the Minecraft game that he plays with his older siblings. You know I'm the president of Sweden? Yes. Good to see you. You seen the guy that used to troll on Vatsen back in Expo 11 days used to spawn inside of you? No, thankfully not. We haven't. Oh, I mean, there's still people that do stupid random shit, right? You have 0 winds at flight level 330? That's weird. I've definitely got 27 knots of crosswind for sure. It says there's an airplane in front of me. Or is that behind me? Okay, no, he's behind me. Okay. So are there different strengths of those THC vapes? There definitely is, yeah. Some of them hit a lot harder than other days. Some of them definitely hit harder. Can't believe Aerosoft released a website dedicated only to 330 development. Well, the thing is, they didn't even do anything new, Cyberg. That's the big thing. Is like, there was nothing new on the website. Everything that they put on the website was already on the forums. There was absolutely no news. There's no new information. There's no nothing. They basically just moved everything from the forum to a website to keep the hype going, and I think it, yeah. Just landed SMF, came back for babysitting. Hey, Captain's approach is amazing. I'm excited for it. Yeah. How can you even be flying? Your wings aren't flapping. Oh, man. Today it's hitting like a 10. I get to go have my, my birthday dinner. My mom's been away in California, so I have to have my birthday dinner this evening with my mom and some other family. Well, I don't know if actually, it might just be my mom and my stepdad. But I'm going over there after stream. I chuckled on the comment about spawning inside you that makes a 32-year-old 767 officer too. Yeah, absolutely. Do I have a PPL? I have no license. No official license. I have the license of VATSIM and Flight Sim. Yeah. I'm a real world streaming pilot. Bluebird confirmed they will develop a 7.6 after the 7.5 release. I thought that was neat. It's awesome. I mean, why not, right? It's basically the same cockpit, Zachary, so it totally makes sense. Obviously flies different and stuff, but he has his driver's license. Nice. Actually just got the renewal as well, Dan. My driver's license renewal. Is VATSIM free? Yes, VATSIM is free. Will you one day go to Oshkosh or Lakeland? Maybe. Maybe. Hey, got Pope Raw Man Yavuz. Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope all's well, my man. We are 64 miles from top of descent, chat. Should be a great time. Also heard Bluebird 7.6 is going to be more high fidelity compared to the 7.5. I didn't hear any of that. Like I said, man, I've already mentioned to you guys, I really don't follow all this stuff, man, until like I know like an imminent release is coming. Yeah. How much do you earn a month? I'll let you guess. Where are your wing and tail lights? Bad pilot. Can you tell mommy it's time to take the iPad away, please? Thank you. Tyson, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. It's stretch o'clock. I've been stretching heavily this afternoon. Yes, big time heavily. Opinions on the Flyboys A380. I'll definitely do some flights with it. Yeah, definitely excited with it. You make 20K a month, you're rich. We all know it. Fuck, dude. I wish, man. I wish, dude. Any 7.6 questions, go to John. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Have you done a flight to Paro? We have. Yes. Should be seeing Pikes Peak soon. Huh. They said it was going to be the most in-depth simulation of a 7.6. Yeah, words are cheap, Santiago. Let's leave it at that, man. I'm not saying that it's not gonna be, but we'll put that, let's wait and see for the airplane, dude. It's easy to say those types of things, and 6 months from now I'll be like, well, we ran into this problem and we can't solve this problem because of this, and we can't do this because of that. So listen, provide me with the airplane and then let's talk about how realistic things are. You know what I mean? They're a brand new company. They've never released anything yet for any simulator. I listened to the CEO speak, and I believe that they're going to be making a good product, but it's way too early to start making those types of comments and hyping things up. So, yeah, like I said, man, I don't get excited for much anymore. I really don't. When I get excited is when I get imminent release dates. When I have a developer say our aircraft is releasing on this date, this time. That's when I start getting excited. I don't get excited much anymore, man. Where are the turn signals? They come out only under 10,000 feet, Dan. Turn signals, come on. Remember when Level D promised a 7.5? Ah, man, there's been so many projects that have started and fizzled out and started and fizzled out. Do you know how many Discords I'm a part of that haven't had anything in 6 months? And these guys were promising study level, this, that. It's just, it is what it is, man. It really is what it is. Like I said, I get excited when a developer says this is when I'm getting it, you know? Yeah. Exactly, Kevin. That as well. Yeah. Did you know that Buffalo Airways got a 7.3? I did, yeah. 737-300, right? Pretty cool. Hi, I'm a new person in channel. I'm Italian, but a job with Virtual American Airlines. Very cool, Marco. Thanks for joining us today. I hope you're having a great Sunday, man. There's only one VNAV, PMDG, 3 years on. Oh, man. You don't get excited by anything? You can't anymore, man. If you've been in the flight sim industry or if you've been in the flight sim scene for that long, you can't get excited anymore, man. Let's go to our descent. We're going to request our descent winds. We're also going to update the weather here into Colorado Springs. Metar, KCOS, grab that. You know, our TFDI 717. Hopefully they make one. It would be kind of cool. Yeah. I know that their P3D version of it is pretty well liked. So, yeah. Winds are still 150 at 6, 10-mile visibility, few at 8,500, few at 25,000, 30 degrees, 30.28 on the altimeter. 30.28, we'll bug that and throw that into there. 30.28 is set. We've got our wind set for our descent rate, and then with that, our descent is in 31 miles. If we're opening up the charts, we can have a quick little look-see here at the D-Berry 5. It's almost like the Dan Barry arrival. The D-Berry 5. Dan, you have your own star into Colorado Springs. The D-Berry. I don't really get an altitude. It just says Fisher for 250 knots. Expect radar vectors to final approach course at or before the Black Forest VOR. Correct, because from Fisher, if you guys remember, from Fisher, we're going direct to, go to our legs. From Fisher, we're jumping direct to the arrival. So from Fisher, we're going direct to Adane, and then Adane, we're taking the DME arc arrival in for the ILS runway 17 left. That's the plan. Hey, Gap, what's your favorite religion? This is Flight Sim. We don't talk about religion here on the channel, man, so that, unfortunately, that question is completely irrelevant here. Sorry, man. Development times are so long that I think worse now because developers are now contending with an evolving platform in Microsoft, so it makes things more complicated. You know what, Tom? I would have agreed with you if you said that maybe a year or two ago. This sim's been out for almost 3 years. I do agree with you that maybe the... I think that's just a little bit of a coy. It's something that developers just love to use so that they can, you know, maybe necessarily not get things done in such a timely fashion. I don't know, man. As the simulator's been out for 3 years, I find it hard to believe that... you know, that it's still ever evolving. The SDK has been out for forever. So I don't know, man. I feel like I don't know. I really don't know. 8,700 feet is what we're going down to, chat, today. We'll see how that behaves. 8,700 feet. Yeah. God created Flight Sim, though. Holy fuck. How much you want to bet that's one of Tim's alter egos? Where's Twin Peaks, chat? Did we already pass it? What's the minimums? Great question. We should probably start putting those in now because we're going to get black. 6387. Oh my god. We have to do this. 6387. Oh, it's going to take me 10 years. 6387, chat. This is literally going to take me 10 years to spin this up. Twin Peaks is a Hooters-like restaurant in Texas. Oh, wait, what do I look for? Pikes Peaks. See, that's... You know what's hilarious? When somebody said that earlier, we did see that in Houston. We did see that. But that's what I thought somebody was talking about. Can you hold it? You can, but it goes stupid slow. Like, you're better off just spinning it. I'm holding left shift and spinning, which is actually bringing it up by 10 each time. So at least we're doing that. But it's good that somebody mentioned that, what the minimums are, so we can start spinning this up. Look, we're halfway there. We're good. ACAP, when you think about the 380 as coming out, what do I think about it? Well, I don't know, man. I'm not really one for, like, super crazy long hauls. I think it's going to be fun to learn some of the different aspects of, like, you know, I pretty much know the 320 family by heart at this point. So I think it's going to be kind of cool to see like new systems and new FMCs and stuff like that. But I don't know how much I'm going to end up flying it because like I don't really do crazy long hauls. Like this flight here at about an hour and a half is like my bread and butter. This is what I love to do. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see, man. I think it'll be fun to fly for sure. But yeah. All right, what was it, chat? 63? What was it? 63. Duck, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. 6387. Starting our top of descent as well. 6387 is plugged in, chat. It only took me a minute. 6387 on our barrel minimums. Good. Cool. I should have just put 200 in as our radio minimums. Oh, man. I don't know why so many people talk about the 380 too much. Makes me not want to fly it. Too many people talk about it. Oh, it's going to be crazy, man. The barrel dial has been worst design choice by Boeing in terms of setting it. Now, I feel like there's a huge acceleration, Dan, in the real aircraft. Like, if you give it a, like, solid twist, I feel like it goes up by, like, 1,000 at a time, but I don't know. I don't know. Yavu's celebrating 23 months. Almost time to say bye to the stripes. Yes, you're about to get your badge, your 24-month, 2-year badge. Huge no floaties to you, man. 1 more month, dude. Thanks for support. Really do appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, when do you think the 380 is coming? I have no clue, Ruben. No clue, man. Absolutely no clue, dude. No. It's just PMDG's design of it, and the Z-boat went up much faster, does it? Oh, there you go. How do you get the Platinum Maple Leaf? That is 4 years of service as a first class or business class member, G-Mark. 4 years. So you've got your gold, so that means you're between 24 and 36. At 36 months, you get your Diamond Leaf, and then at 48 plus months, you get your Platinum Leaf. Yeah. What about the 777? What about it? I'm excited for it, for sure. That's what you're asking. Yeah. Are you planning on doing some ATR flights? Yes. I don't know when. We're going to be flying in Japan next week. And we have to take a day out to take a look at East Midlands. We're doing East Midlands. We're going to take a look at the Pyreeg. We love Pyreeg. Good friend of the channel. Makes incredible scenery as well. So we're taking a look at the Pyreeg. East Midlands. That will be next week at some point. Maybe on Thursday we do East Midlands. And then the rest of the week we spend flying in Japan. Is that ATR free? No, it's not, Mike, but it's like $12 or something. Pyreeg East Midlands is insane. Best trainer in Microsoft. I saw some of the pictures. He sent it to me this morning, so yeah, will be cool, man. Arkansas River down there, is it? Like right here? Arkansas River? Okay, for the East Midlands, we just need more cargo aircraft. Yeah, 100%. Imagine that with the A300, the 777. Oh, baby. Where are we tomorrow? I haven't fully decided. I think we're going to be departing Denver in a United 737, but I don't know where we're going. I thought initially Denver to Chicago was where I originally wanted to go, to KORD, but we'll see. We'll see. Greg, 12 months. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Says 1 year in the books. Appreciate you, man. You got your beautiful captain's rank in chat. Thanks so much for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Greg. Hey, Cap, long time no see. Been here. Been working a lot of flying. Hope all is well. It is Rayman. Good to see you, dude. Denver to IAH, maybe. Could do Denver to IAH. Why wouldn't we do KORD? What's wrong with Chicago? I was saying the other day we haven't flown to Chicago in forever. I guess we haven't flown into IAH forever as well. So we'll see. Yeah. Kind of wanted it to be like one flight though, 2.5, 3 hour flight or something like that. Denver to Jackson Hole? No, I don't want to do another short day. I want it to be like a one flight, 2.5, 3 hour flight. So Josh, if you're new here to the channel, man, I spend 1 week flying in North America and then 1 week flying in Europe and Asia and that part of the world. So if you're looking for more Euro content, all you have to do is go down the channel, man. Yeah. How about Denver to Midway? See, we've flown into Midway a lot. I want to go to one of the airports, Will, that I don't have. So I'm thinking, that's why I was thinking Chicago, KORD. We haven't flown into there in forever. IAH would be a good thing as well. We haven't flown into there for forever. But we've flown into Midway quite a bit. So I don't know. I'd rather fly into ORD and fly United 7-3. But yeah. I think your favorite U.S. livers are United and Southwest. Both are great ones. I do love the United. Yeah. I really do love the United. And I think United does a direct flight Denver to Chicago O'Hare. So that's what I'm thinking. Milwaukee. I don't even know if we have scenery for Milwaukee, do we? I don't think we do, Captain Grease. River Visual into DC. It's a great one. But we've done that one not that long ago. Yeah. DNHXC Gaming. Thank you very much, sir, for the Australian $15.
Cheers from Australia. Beer.
Huge to you, my friend. Beer to you as well. Thank you very much for supporting the streams. I appreciate you all the way from Australia. What time is it there? Isn't it like 2 in the morning? 1 in the morning? 3 in the morning? Crazy. Thanks for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. DNHXC Gaming. I feel like that's short for something, but I don't know. Dan? 200 likes this far. Happy landings, man. Thanks. Appreciate you, dude. Do I have landing rate monitor up? I don't. Let me get landing rate monitor up, chat, just so we can all laugh at me when I smash this aircraft into the runway. Haven't flown this airplane in a couple weeks, so it's going to be a fun way to challenge myself flying into Colorado Springs. FSX Scenery has KME, but I believe their stuff isn't that great quality. It is probably some of the worst. They're right up there with like BreeDoc. That's like, they're like the BreeDoc of scenery. Doesn't BreeDoc make scenery now too, I've heard, so yeah. Caden to Cord would be a good one for sure, around 2 hours flight time. Cool, yeah. Did you do a practice flight? I didn't, Will. I didn't have time, man. I was at the farm last night till quite late. We were, one of the neighbors' barns fell over finally. There was a huge windstorm and their barn fell over, but they just redid the roof with a bunch of like nice tin roofing like a couple years ago. So they offered, it's all covered by insurance. So they offered the fiance and I, if we wanted to, we're building a bunch of horse shelters in the paddocks for the horses for winter and fall. So they offered if we wanted to go and kind of go through everything, and we went and pulled like, fuck dude, I don't know, 70 sheets of like really good tin. We just had to pop the nails out of the, so I was there super late last night. We didn't have dinner till almost 8:30. So yeah. When does it start to get cold in Canada? Evenings, probably late September. Late September it starts to go, and then you know, by November, December, it's yeah, a real nice find, dude. They're $100 a sheet, man. $100 usually. That's like a good price. A lot of people sell them used for like $50-$60 a sheet, but new they're about 120 Canadian. So to get all of that for free, I mean, you do the math, dude. $100 times 75 sheets. That's $7,500 worth of tin that we were able to scoop up for completely free. All we had to do was go pull it off, you know. Greece, we flew into Greece last week, if you want to see that. VP, we flew into Athens. Had an evening arrival. Unfortunately, I won't join the stream tomorrow as it's my birthday, and I'm going out eating dinner with the family. Well, happy birthday, early birthday to you, Lincoln. I hope you have a great day tomorrow with your family, man. Would we ever do Toronto to Heathrow? We will. We have, and we will, Josh. We just need some more long-haul airplanes, man. It's a little bit difficult with the airplanes that we have now. There's not really a lot of North American carriers that operate the A330neo. We could do it in the 787. That would be an option for us. So maybe in the next coming weeks, or we can look at doing something like that. Can we reach 250 likes today? Hopefully. Our goal is 300 likes. There's over 300 people watching right now. I know that. So if everybody hit that like button, or do we have a bunch of hate watchers? You know what we think about hate watchers, don't we, chat? We love those hate watchers. We feed off the hate watchers, right? Altimeter was 3028. We can bug that up. 3028. Kind of high pressure, is that not? I feel like that's high pressure. 3028. High pressure here in Colorado Springs. Looking for the airport. Ah, it's actually right there. There is our airport, chat. We are coming in on 17 left, and we're going to do a back taxi, and then the terminal is right up over here. Beautiful. Angry hate watchers. Angry watchers. Nice of them to offer to you the horse. Horses will appreciate it, and so will your wallet. Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah. Austin hit the dislike button, but I'm betting maybe. There's a couple in here today, Will. It's been pretty special. We called it Captain Canada's Summer Camp 2023 earlier. Mommy and Daddy just pawn off the iPad. Welcome to Captain Canada Summer Camp. From 200 to 240. There we go. Good start. Tomorrow's a big day. I'm getting weight loss surgery, so I won't be here. Leonard, wish you all the best with it, man. Congratulations, and hopefully we'll see you in chat soon, man. All right, we're going auto brake to position number 3. Going to arm the ground spoilers. Green light, good. Speed's good at 250, which was the restriction at wherever the hell we were here. Fisher, 250 at Fisher. And now we're basically, like I said, we're expecting radar vectors, so we've just sent ourselves direct to Adane. And then at Adane, we're actually flying the DME arc. And you can actually see the aircraft actually did it quite well. Got a nice DME arc. Now we'll see. I remember that this airplane kind of was a little bit weird flying the arcs. It kind of was like bouncing left and right between the arcs. So we'll see how it flies it. Hopefully it does it well. 3028 on the altimeter. Throw that in there. Looks like a Frontier just to your left. Where? Hopefully we don't end up being a little cluster. You know what? I've got somebody right here. I'm not quite sure why he's so close. Hey, Frontier Flight, do you want to slow down by about 20 or 30 knots so we don't end up being right on top of each other? I don't know how we ended up so close to one another. I've been following speed restrictions at 250. What was it? 3028 on here. Or one of us is going to be logging off of VATSIM, or one of us is going to be going around. So I would slow down now. Yeah, I would slow down now so that he doesn't have to send one of us around. I'm going 220 right now. I would even try and go a little bit slower if I were you. I don't know who's behind you. It doesn't look like you'd have anybody behind you. So maybe if you could slow it down to like 210, I'll keep 250 for now. But otherwise, one of us is going to go around, and I don't think we want that, right? So let's just create a nice little separation pocket between each other right now, and we should be good. I'm on the ground at KCOS taxiing to the gate. Nice. Awesome. Approach VREF today. We're doing flaps 30. It's going to be 153 on the V approach. Everything else is good. We're looking for... I'm going to just check the gate that the real flight went to, and we'll kind of decide from there. Really, any one of those gates should be perfectly fine. Cool. Sweet. Slowing to 210. Awesome. Just down your extend your down. Well, it's an arc approach. It's a DME arc, so I don't know if you can just extend it like that, right? So I'm trying to keep my speed up 250 for him as long as I can. I'm going to have to start slowing down a little bit, but for now I'm going to keep my speed up to 250. I'll pause the music after this one and we'll go and get fully configured here for the approach. We are at about 10,000 feet AGL because the altitude is 6,187 feet. So technically we are just below 10,000 feet AGL. Now, with airlines, would you put your landing lights on, chat, AGL, or is it like indicated altitude? How does that exactly work? I've always had a question about that. I've never knew what was what. I'm going to pause the music now and turn the sounds up here a little bit. You put them on AGL? Okay. There you go. We'll set it up now. That does make sense. So. Seat the cabin for arrival. Cool. Info Charlie 3028. Yep, so we got planned in. Cool. Our company turns it off. Landing lights at 18K. Yes, there are a bunch of airlines that do 18K as well. Yep. What's indicated on your PFD? Got you. All right, and the last thing that we need to do, which we should have done already, but that's fine, 109.1. I was just waiting until we got a little bit closer. 109.1 for the ILS course, or sorry, frequency. We'll bug those in left side and right side, 109.1. Good. And the last thing that we need is our approach course 172. Go and throw that in there, 172. Good. 172. Left side and right side. Good. Beautiful. Auto brake is set. Ground spoilers are armed. Minimums are in. Approach course and frequencies are all in as well. Good. 1091 just to confirm that. And again, our minimums 6387. Everything's looking good. Cool. We'll go to our... hopefully we will vacate. Alpha 5 should be good. Sorry, Echo 5 should be good for vacate. And we'll probably go Echo Hotel Mike into the ramp. That will be the plan. Tower is online on 19.9. Yes, thank you. 19.9. We'll get that pre-programmed in and ready to go. And we'll turn, once we turn on to final, we'll go ahead and plug that in. Hopefully we've got enough separations from the airplane behind us. We do. He's there now. Still a little bit close, but we should be good. Return flight, we're actually doing real world from Colorado Springs to Denver, Will, to set up our flight for tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going Denver to wherever. I'm not quite sure. Tower is online. Yes, it's too early to go to Tower. You don't go to Tower until you're on a final. Would be too early. We're still probably about 20 miles out from the airport. About 10 miles. 10 miles. Yeah, well, I found it was interesting as well. We've got United and Southwest that operate Colorado Springs to Denver. Pretty cool. It's like a 25-minute flight. I thought it was fun. It would be kind of interesting. We don't really get to do super short flights like that in the 7.3 all the time, so I figured it would be a fun experience. All right, I'm going to bug up 230 on the speed. Whoever's behind me, just keep it maybe at 200, 210. We should be good. RL, it's as short as 14 minutes depending on runways. See, there you go. So this one we're going to be departing 17, so we're going to be departing. They're going to have to turn us back around and then go in. And then I don't know which way they're landing in Denver. Probably south as well. So we're probably going to get 16 right for Denver or something like that. So, all right, my speed's coming down to 210. If you're the airplane behind me, just bring it down to like 190 or something. I'm going to go flaps 5 degrees. Get that set and configured. Beautiful. Rounding out on the turn now, I'm going to go ahead and arm my localizer. Captured. Beautiful. No glide slope yet. We're going to take this down to 8,700. And we're following descent path, so we should be good. Localizer's captured. Wonderful. And you can see here we are currently 18 miles out. Still a little bit too early. At about 15 miles, I'll call tower. 18 miles is a little bit much. Landing on the 3.4s and 3.5s in Denver. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Good news. You can see here that it looks like we have a tailwind. I'm not quite sure what's going on with the winds here right now, but hopefully that fixes itself for approach. Otherwise it might be a little bit spicy of an arrival. Speeds are coming down to 190. Good. We'll arm our approach button. We've got our glide slope coming up here any second. A good tool is a nav aid is to use the fixed page to take off runway 410 for distance measures. I mean, sure, you could always do that. Absolutely. It would create a nice visual orientation here. I always just go based off, like, I have no problem looking here and knowing that that's 10 miles of a range ring. I have no problem. It also usually says right up here what your DME to the distance to the runway is. So it always, you know, lots of ways to do it. 19.9, we'll tune to that on frequency. We'll let them know. Colorado Springs Tower, very good afternoon. Southwest 3145, ILS 17 left.
Southwest 3145, Springs Tower, good afternoon. The 11506, runway 17 left, cleared to land.
17 left, cleared to land. Southwest 3145, thanks. All right, speed's coming back, 180. Still 12 miles out, still a little bit early to drop the gear. We should do 170 till 4 nautical miles till the runway. I usually keep 170 till 5. By 5 miles, I like to be fully configured. That's kind of how I just do it. I know there's probably going to be SOPs and difference of stuff, right? So. All right, gears coming down. Speed 170. Flaps 15 degrees. And again, our V approach speed today was 153. We'll bug that up now. 153.
In trail of the Bronx 737 by 7 miles. Number 2, runway 17 left, clear to land.
Flaps 25 degrees. Oops.
Number 2, clear to land, 17 left, 25, 2020.
Still got that tailwind. Winds are being a little bit weird right now. I'm not quite sure what's going on with them. Not necessarily reporting the real winds. Let's go flaps 30, which will be our landing flaps. Beautiful. We're coming up on 1,000 feet. Joystick cam's going on. Sounds are going up. Enjoy the arrival, friends. Catch you guys down on the ground. My airplane. My throttles. Let's have some fun, shall we? Still 5 knots of tailwind, so I'm not quite sure where that wind's coming from, but that's okay. Ah, there we go. Now the winds have switched. Not being so weird. It's actually showing no winds now.
And good morning, Southwest.
All right, again, we're vacating to the right.
IFR down to Denver.
Yeah, I've seen that happen a little bit lately where it kind of just kills the wind. And then watch on short final, it'll kind of just come back out of nowhere. But it is weird. It is showing a wind. Yeah, I was going to say it. It is showing wind, but it wasn't actually showing it on the PFD because the speed was different between our ground speed and our air speed. Was different. So it is showing wind. You can see 150 at 6 now. A little bit low on the slope. We'll bring the nose up.
300.
Back on track. Good. Aviation Dude, thanks for your subscription, man. Appreciate it, too. We're flying pappies, not paying attention to glide slope. Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Hold it off, hold it off, hold it off. In the touchdown zone. Nose down gently. Sorry, 2 seconds. I got the reverse thrust whipping in the air. I think you said taxi ramp, Alpha Hotel Mike. Reverser stowed, 60 knots, manual braking, auto brake to the off position, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome down to Colorado Springs. Little bit floaty. Little bit floaty on that one. Still well within the touchdown marks. But got to get myself familiar with the 7-3 again. It's good. Tony, take care, man. Some people in chat crack me up, man. Hey, Benson, start up your YouTube channel, man. We'll all be there ready to watch you land, okay, buddy? No problem, man. All right, ground spoilers are clean, flaps are clean. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Colorado Springs. Great first flight. Super happy with that one, chat. We'll go ahead and stop the clock. 1 hour and 30 minutes. We are bang on.
Okay. 197, we're ready to copy our guide for
You gonna fly the F-28? No.
Roger, there's going to be amendments to the Southwest 197 clear to the Denver International Airport via the...
Beautiful flight, chat. Landing lights are coming off, runway turnoffs, and taxi lights. Oops, should have had those on. Taxi lights on. Strobe lights off. Wing lights off. Beautiful. Forgot the replay? No, we don't do replays. We're doing a turnaround.
Airport via the Springs side departure would be 13,000 and squawk 0071 and departure is offline. Southwest 197.
Southwest 197, Rebecca is correct. Expect 117 left information. Charlie's current. Contact your taxi.
Information Charlie down clear. Expect 17 left and call you ready for taxi to Southwest 197.
Good flight. Nice little airport, man. It's cool. I think it gives us a little bit of a different option than flying into Denver all the time, right? Pretty cool. Is there a turnaround flight today or tomorrow? Today. We're going over to Denver, man. Give me about, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. We should be back up. 30 to 40 minutes. We should be back up. Flying over. Gotta love the keyboard pilots. Wow, it's just somebody trolling at this point, man.
Southwest
There's always somebody, dude. Listen, man, as a content creator and a live streamer, there's always somebody in chat that's going to do it better than you, right? That's just factual at this point. There's always someone better. Always. Always, man. I bet you do, Benson. Yeah, absolutely, man. Do you know what, Benson? Because a real pilot would have come into a live stream and act like a total piece of shit, right? That's what real pilots do on their spare time, right? They go on YouTube, they find streams, and they come in and they make fun of people streaming and flying. That's what real pilots do, right? Yeah, for sure. Just a normal Sunday for a real pilot, eh? Fucking idiots, man. You guys are such losers, dude. It's unbelievable. Imagine choosing to, like, wake up to just be like a piece of shit on the internet every day. Just blows my mind, man. Go make some friends. Go touch some grass. I don't know. Find a girlfriend. Let me guess, you probably got a supermodel girlfriend too, right? Yeah. Flies 737's, chat's got a supermodel. Except for that beard, nobody does better than you. You know, fix bumps on the buggy runways? Which runways? Depends which one. Depends which ones. Left on hotel here, friends. And then I think he wanted us mic into the ramp. Pretty sure it's what he said. Something like that. I call them one-uppers. No. Man, look at that view, chat. That's got to be beautiful, man. I bet it's really cool coming in on like the left side over here, like 3-5 left and stuff. Do they land on this one? They land on the like 3-5 left? They must, right? That must be a beautiful approach in. And the GA parking's all over there as well if you fly in. Beautiful. Yeah. Lives on a beach, drives a Porsche, and enters the stream on Sundays. Exactly. Exactly, man. Yeah. Default and handcrafted airports? That's just a Sobo being a Sobo, man. FPS are a bit low. Vegas departure, you had higher FPS. Probably had about the same. Might be because there's more airplanes here on the ground, right? I can literally see an Emirates 777. Oh, wow. An Emirates A380 parked at the gate in Colorado Springs. There you go. Look at those awesomes, those mountains. They are. Yeah. Using Volanta today? I am not. No. Fortunately, man. All right. Spool up the APU. We're getting close to the ramp area now. Parking. I don't exactly know where we should be parking. It just showed them that they basically take anywhere on this left side coming in here. So I guess we'll go spot 8, I guess, GSX. Do you know where we're going? Gate 8 we'll take, maybe? Gate 8. No. And southwest. Beautiful. Cool. Aspen is beautiful to fly into? It is. Yeah, absolutely it is. I agree. Been following you for years. Love the content. You're the reason why I bought my first PC. Because you can do way more stuff on PC and Microsoft compared to the consoles. Absolutely, Piggy. Glad you're enjoying it, man. Very, very cool. Gate 12? Where's Gate 12? Okay. I think somebody's in Gate 12, but we'll try and change it. Gate 12. 12 is not available. We'll go 11. Southwest. All right. I think somebody's in Gate 11. I'm just going to go to Gate 8. Should have just kept my gate because it doesn't really matter. When there's this many people at the airport, doesn't really matter. We'll just go with Gate 8.
355, I got an amendment for your route advisory copy. Delta 355, predicted copy. Delta 355, go to the Denver International Airport via the Spring 6 departure radar vector is a Dane to Victor 389.
How do you have it on GSX so you can tell what carrier to use when parking? If you have profiles for the airports, so like there's a profile that you can download for this airport, and that allows me to probably choose the carriers that I have. APU jet is on, APU bleed is on, taxi light can come off. We're in the ramp area now. I'm looking for Gate 8, 10. Oh, he's in 8. Okay, no problem. We'll go to 6. 6 is where we want to go to. Man, we've changed this so many damn times. 6 is where we want to go. Gate 6. No. Southwest. There we go. Why so big of an airport? What I assume is not big of a town. Not that big of an airport, to be honest with you. Maybe they do cargo and stuff out of here. I don't know much about this airport, to be honest with you. I really don't know much about the airport. Maybe they do cargo ops in and out of here. I'm not quite sure. Maybe we get a dance today, chat, for our first time being in Colorado Springs. Beautiful. Park brake is on. Great. Upstairs, APU gen is on. APU bleed is on. Engine number 2 is off. Engine number 1 is off. Red beacon anti-collision light is off. Seatbelt signs are off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Colorado Springs. You gonna dance? No dance. Damn. Thought we were going to get a dance, chat. Let's go and operate the jet bridge. We'll jump outside, watch the jet bridge connecting, and we'll go ahead and request deboarding. And there we have it. Beautiful first flight, my amigos. Beautiful first flight. Cool. Got a beautiful Frontier A321. Definitely an A321. Look how long boy. Long boy. Let me go ahead and plan for our next flight, friends. Colorado Springs over to Denver. This one's going to be fun, promise you. Let's go to... Okay, it's not pulling any of those up, so I'm just going to go to KCOS. Colorado Springs, departures. We'll find it on the list. Passengers, deboarding starting. Alright, let's come over here. We're going to go to new flight. Plan this information out here on SIBRIEF. Remember, guys, if we are enjoying the stream, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Thanks, everybody, for being here today. Really do appreciate it. Short little flight for the next flight, but we are going to be live again tomorrow. So if you can't hang out for the rest of the stream today, we are live again tomorrow. Tomorrow, I don't know what we're doing. We're going to be out of Denver tomorrow. Haven't decided exactly where I want to go, but I'm thinking Denver to Chicago. Thinking that's where we're going tomorrow, but I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see how she goes. Now, I don't know why. Yeah, this is not the flight plan. Can we get the flight plan that they flew? That's definitely not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. They must be flying because of weather or something. What did they file? Let's go to FlightAware. What did they file? Route KCOS to Graydon. He's been giving amendments to everybody that's been calling for clearance, so I'm assuming that departs in 28 minutes. What did SkyWest file? They filed, I mean, that's the one that they've been filing. Okay. Okay, well, that's the flight plan that they're filing, so we'll go ahead and fire that off. SimBrief, pre-file.
Southwest 197, ready for taxi.
Southwest 197, runway 17 left, taxi via November Hotel, Echo 1.
Via November Hotel, Echo 1, Southwest 197.
Southwest 3046, welcome to Springs, vacate Echo 6, taxi to ramp via Echo Hotel, Michael. Vacate 171 at Echo 6, Echo Hotel Mike 0.
Aviator, take care, man. Appreciate you being here, dude. Hopefully I will catch you for tomorrow's streams, man. Give me a sec. I'm going to... Oops. Flight summary, finish flight. Good. Get this going for our new flight plan. That's the flight plan, but it sounds like he's giving reroutes. What's for lunch? I haven't decided yet. I'm getting really hungry though, but I think we're gonna do this last flight before we eat. We should be fine. Alrighty, all the new information should be up there for you guys now. Beautiful. Cool. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Oops, wrong button. We'll jump inside the aircraft. Let's go ahead and start loading up some numbers and stuff down here. We'll go to our menu tab. Let's go to FS actions. We're going to go to payload. We're looking for a 0 fuel weight on this leg of 60.3 on the 0 fuel weight. Going to be nice and light. Good. Got about 162 passengers. Wonderful. Go to return. Fuel for this leg 4.4. We'll bug that up there. Beautiful. Return. Let me go ahead and grab company routes into here. Good. Close that. Wonderful. Let's go to FMC. We're going to go to route tab. We can do a company route. So we're going KCOS over to Graydon. Good. We'll throw that into there. Flight number for this leg, Southwest 671, sorry. 671. We'll file off that flight plan. Good. I'm going to confirm that I did do the right one. Okay, you did. Good. That's set. That's good. Beautiful. We'll activate and execute that. Good. It says that we're landing 3-5. All right, let's listen to the amendment, what they're doing.
Copy for thank you. So the 2326, you're clear to the Denver International Airport via the Spring 6 departure. Radar vectors at Dane, Victor 389, Luffy, then direct Falcon VOR, then as filed. Maintain 13,000, expect 13,000 as your final squawk 4306.
Interesting.
I'm sorry, you came in a little bit inaudible. Could you send me a PDC, please?
Okay.
Yeah, sure, stand by.
No arrivals into Denver, but we're going to want to land 3-5 left. Is what we're going to want to take. So we'll take 3-5 left. We'll pin that. Good. And then he's got us on a departure out of here. He's got us on the Springs 6 departure. So we'll go ahead and execute. That's probably what? Radar vectors? Yeah, direct. Okay. I think it takes us out to Pueblo, and then a right turn or a left turn. I'm confused by this. Departing runway 17 left.
So this 197 hold position.
In contact with departure Spring 6. Okay. 17. I'm heading 172 for radar vectors to file the signed route. Oh, okay. So it's just 172.
Southwest 197, are you able to make a left on the grass and continue the Golf Echo 1?
We're able to continue Golf Hotel Echo Southwest 197.
Roger.
Alright. Denver spicy winds. Should be fun. Did you just import the flight plan from the FMC? How do you do that with a 7.3? So you get this tool called SimBrief Downloader. You download this off SimBrief, and you just point it to the right files, right? So PMDG flight plan, you just find PMDG aircraft, and you put it to the work flight plans. There's a bunch of tutorials online. You can do that as well. Really handy. Really handy. He got one to your right at the next gate. Nice. How come you're not showing up as a livery? Are you flying a virtual airline or something? In Tower Southwest 671, we'd also like to grab our clearance into Denver.
So 671, your number 3, clearance request, stand by.
Cool. Number 3. I think they're done deboarding. They are. Beautiful. We'll go to GSX. We'll restart the Kutao script. Now, you guys were telling me I don't have to do this, but for me, honestly, I just find this works the best. Does a left wing? Yeah, I fixed it in mid-flight. Job. I fixed it. I just set a new view. I don't know why it deleted itself, but... You got any long hauls planned? Not really. Depends when we get the 330. Depends when we get the 777. We might do some before then, obviously, with like the Kuro 787 and stuff like that, but yeah. We'll do sim brief, okay, wonderful. 166 passengers. We'll go and request boarding. Beautiful.
Thank you so much for that, caller.
Southwest.
Also confirm the spot, please.
Cap, new rule. If the marshaller does not dance after you park, you have to dance. Ha! I don't think you want to see that. Nobody wants to see that, man. Nobody needs to see that.
33, have your clearance advised. Ready to copy?
Ready, copy, Southwest State 33.
So State 33 cleared to the Denver International Airport via... Oh, hold on, I have to amend your altitude.
Thanks for being here, Ruben. Appreciate you, man. Crew is already on board. We don't need to board any crew.
Denver International Airport.
The passengers are now
departure, vectors a Dane. Then it's filed. Maintain 13,000. Expect 13,000 as your final. Squawk 0040. Departures offline.
Cleared Denver via the Spring 6 departure. Radar vectors a Dane. Expect 13,000 as final and squawk 0040 departure off flight in Southwest 833. And we have information Delta.
So 833, thanks for Delta. Expect runway 17 left. Contact me for taxi.
Expect 17 left. Contact taxi Southwest 833.
He's getting the clearances out now. Boom, boom, boom. Do you have the Google Maps enhancement mod? I do not. Nope, just all default, man. I don't really think you need to use that fiber. I think it's kind of crazy, man. The difference is I'm flying commercial airplanes, you know.
671, you up?
Go ahead for 671.
So the 671 cleared to the Denver International Airport via the Spring 6 departure. Radar vector is a Dane. Then it's filed. Maintain 13,000. Departure frequencies offline. Squawk 0064.
Cleared into Denver International Spring 6 Dane. Then is filed. We'll expect 130 as final. Departures offline. Squawk 0064 Southwest 671.
So the 671 Rebecca is correct. Expect running 17 left. Contact me for taxi information. Delta's ground.
We'll expect 17 left. We got Delta. We'll let you know ready to taxi. Thanks. 671. Cool. Got our clearance. All of that's good. We can jump back inside the aircraft now. I don't know why I keep doing that. Jump back inside the aircraft. Let's go down to our departure page. We're going to be on the KCOS 6, which is the Spring 6 departure. Out of 17 left, we'll go and execute that. We'll go to our route tab. It should be radar vectors direct Dane, then Victor 389 to Lufsea, and then direct to Jeffel. And then we're going to jump on our arrivals as we planned there. We're not planning any arrivals into Denver, so we're just going to be on the ILS 35 left is what we're going to plan. And we're going to plan that from Jeffel, which I don't see it. So let me see here on the charts for a second. So we've got Boss comes in from that way to Krupp. Okay. Trying to just see here where... Can we overlay this? Can I how the hell do I overlay? Okay. So from Jeffel, we want to go direct Krupp. I think would be the best way. Yeah, Jeffel, direct Krupp, and then down and in. It's probably the easiest way because I don't think we want to take it from Boss because that's going to be too far way out this way. So we'll take it from Jeffel and we'll just go via Krupp. So we'll take Krupp as that and we'll go ahead and execute that. If we go to legs, it should be Jeffel, direct Krupp, and then in for the arrival. So everything looks good there. I'm happy with that. Cool. Perfect. Sweet. Let's go to our NITREF. We'll plug in some numbers now. 0 fuel weight, 60.3. Planned fuel, 4.4. Reserves, we're going to go with 2. Looking for a cost index of 35. Cruise level, 13,000 feet, as you heard by the controller. We'll execute that. Our winds at 13,000 feet will be 316 at 11. All right, we'll bug that up. Transition altitude, 18,000 feet. Everything's good there. Let's go to N1 limits. No derate on the takeoff, no derate on the climb. Takeoff page, flaps 5. CG weight today, 19.1. Trim value, 552. and we'll leave our V-speeds blank for now. Pre-flight is essentially complete. A couple things that we're going to do up top here on the overhead. We should have turned those off. We already had those off. That's all fine. That can come off here as well. Tango, thanks for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. As always, welcome back as a first-class member. Thank you very much, Tango. Good to see you, dude. What do you think of the new updates coming to Latin VFR Airbus aircraft? Never flown them, Kyle. Probably will never fly them, man. I think it's absolutely absurd that you need to buy an airplane and then basically completely mod it with freeware systems to make it flyable. That just doesn't seem right to me, man. It just doesn't seem right, dude. I can't get on board with having to do that, man. Just doesn't make sense that I'm buying an airplane, and then to make that airplane flyable, I have to go and put the fly-by-wire mod into it. It just doesn't make sense. Does not make sense to me, man. 5450 on the landing altitude. 13,000 feet is our cruise altitude. And everything looks good up there. We should have had these off as well. Probably have a little bit of a proper turnaround state. There we go. Cool. Everything's now properly set. And we are boarding. Chat, what I'm going to do real quick before we get on this flight, we still got to board like 100 and something passengers. I'm going to have my lunch real quick. I will be right back.
Correct information. Delta is current. Contact me for taxi. Expect runway 17 left. Load it. Tower, Southern Central 26, just wanted to get a buckle for me. So 2326, sorry, I thought you had that block code. Block 4306. 4306 for Southern Central 26. Spring Tower, Delta 165 on the ground, with Delta ready to pick up our first effort. So, Economy 7 departures offline. We're going to change to advisors group.
Over to the dark side, Southwest 197, thanks for the ACC.
Level 165, then 40 buzz, ready copy. And we're ready copy, Delta 165. Level 165, you're clear to the Denver International Airport via the Spring 6 departure, radar vectors Dane to Victor 389, direct Lusty, Jeffel, Falcon VOR, that is filed. Maintain 13,000, expect 13,000 as your final. Departures offline, squawk 4366. And we're clear to Denver via the Spring 6 departure. Radar vectors Dane, Victor 389, the Lusty, direct Jeffel, then Falcon, and then 13,000 and departures offline and squawk 4366. Level 165 is back is correct. Contact me for taxi. Expect runway 17 left. 3046, I have a little amendment for you. Advise ready, copy.
Ready to copy Southwest 3046.
Southwest 3046, you're clear to the Denver International Airport via the Spring 6 departure. Radar vectors at Dane, Victor 389, Lusty, Jeffel. Adding on Falcon VOR, then it's filed. Maintain 13,000, departures offline, squawk 0025.
To the Denver Airport via the Spring 6 departure. Radar vectors at Dane, Vectors 389, Lusty, Jeffel, Falcon VOR, then it's filed. Departures offline, squawk 0025, Southwest 346.
So 3046, read back is correct. Information Delta is current. Contact me for taxi. Expect runway 17 left.
We'll call for taxi.
Delta 335, ready for taxi, 17 left. Delta 335, runway 17 left, taxi via November Hotel, Echo, Echo 1. November Hotel, Echo, Echo 1, Delta 335.
Alrighty, chat. Welcome back. Still not done boarding. I think we're almost there. Got a couple stragglers left to go. 6 more passengers to board. APU is already on. We're all looking good there. We're just waiting for the last couple passengers, and then we should be good to get on up out of here. What did they schedule the flight time? 23 minutes is what we're scheduled at 13,000 feet. Interesting. You're going up to Maine in October? I want to visit Maine. I feel like it's very much like New Brunswick up here in Canada, so. Alright, they've finished their boarding. Prepare for pushback. Turn the music off. Prepare for pushback. Sounds in the sim can come up. Beautiful. I think we're looking good left. We're looking good right. Cool. Nice southwest.
Hello, Captain.
Hello.
We are ready for pushback.
Wonderful. We've got our new squawk code in here as well. I wrote that down. .0064. Beautiful. Did you miss the pre-flight? What do you mean?
Departure checks completed.
We don't really go too crazy on like pre-flights and stuff here on the stream. Sit back and enjoy, man. You want me to do a proper pre-flight? Okay, we're over here at Colorado Springs. We're going to taxi ourselves out to 17 left. We're planning for the Spring 6 departure. Initial heading will be 172, and then we'll expect radar vectors, top altitude 10,000 feet. We can bug all that up. There's 10,000 feet, and 172 is already dialed in. There's your pre-flight. Yay, done.
Locking gear.
Where's my university is as much cooler where your home is. Huh. I feel like that was a good departure briefing, right? The pre-flight. You know exactly what we're doing. Sam, good to see you, man. Nose right, facing north. Correct.
Release parking brakes.
Beautiful. Park brakes released. Hopefully we're not all pushing at the same time.
All engines clear.
Yeah?
Start at
Good.
will.
Cool. All right, sweet. Sounds are going up. Let's enjoy the engine start, shall we? We'll go all the way upstairs. We'll get the packs to the off position. Good. Isolation valve goes open. Fuel pumps go on. Also get our anti-collision light on here as well. And engine number 2 over to ground. Start valve is open. N2 percentage on the rise. Beautiful. We're looking for 25% before we introduce fuel. I'm setting my minimums right now before I get to take 10 years after. Yes. Not a bad idea. All right, 25%. We'll introduce fuel. Got a streamer deviation again. Uh-oh, what happened? What happened? Yeah, Sam, don't... First things first, Sam, I don't know if you're new to, like, the flight sim community, but, like, you shouldn't come into a live streamer's chat and tell them that you've torrented or you've pirated an airplane. That's, like, rule number 1. Don't do that, right? Number 2, I obviously am not going to be able to help you. You've basically told me that you've pirated the aircraft and that there's certain things that are not working from it. So I suggest you actually support the developers, Sam. They work hard at bringing us good quality airplanes. So yeah, I would go and buy the airplane instead of downloading it from said websites, and it should be good to go, man. Around the June-July shift, there was 27C and I was dying work outside pushing shopping carts in the heat. That's hot, for sure.
Set parking brake.
Right, park brake is set. Go upstairs, we'll go engine number 1 to ground. Do you think Latin VFR Madrid is good? It's okay, it does the job, yeah. I don't know if you're like a Latin VFR aficionado. I don't know if it would do the trick, but good enough for me, and we fly it a couple times a year. Looking for N2 percentage, 25% once again on engine number 1. Here it comes. We'll go ahead and introduce fuel. What about the safety briefing? Ooh, do I have a Southwest safety? Hold on, let's see if I have one. Where the hell are they all? Custom safety demos. Do we have Southwest? I don't think I have a Southwest. No, I don't. I'm sorry. Need to see if we get a Southwest safety briefing. I don't have one for Southwest.
Left is clear. Right
Cool.
is clear.
2 good engines, flaps 5 degrees. Lee, how are you, man? Oh, good, dude. It was a decent arrival. Yeah, nice arrival. A little bit floaty. Decent, though. Yacht amper, hydro pumps, probe heats, engine gen. Packs back to the auto position so we don't kill our passengers. Isolation valve auto, APU bleed goes off. Start switch is off. Sorry, start switch is to continuous. APU is off. Everything looks good up there. Happy with that. Auto brakes over to RTO. Flight director, left side, right side, auto throttle, VNAV, LNAV, V speeds 39, 41, 45. Beautiful.
Takeoff, Roger. Squawk mode normal. Runway 17 left taxi via November Hotel Echo Echo 1.
November Hotel.
All right, I'm going to release the park brakes. Just pull myself up a little bit here so I can get out of the way of these guys.
33.
Level 355, departures offline for exchange to advisors Philadelphia.
Over to Unicom, thanks for the DC Delta 355.
Springs Tower, Southwest 3486, short of November, right to taxi.
Level 3046, runway 17 left taxi via November Hotel Echo Echo 1.
Chat, don't let me forget the replay this time. Taxi takes longer than the flight. Tower Southwest 671 ready to taxi, 17 left as well. Do you have FSLTL? Yeah.
17 left taxi via Mike Hotel Echo Echo 1.
17 left via Mike Hotel Echo Echo 1, Southwest 671. Alright, he wants us up here taking a right on Mike. He wants us Mike Hotel Echo Echo 1. That is the plan.
Cactus 4 Alpha ready for taxi.
Beautiful Delta and Southwest friends out there. That scenery is decent. I think for the price, it's worth it.
I haven't even pushed, but runway 17 left taxi via Mike Hotel Echo Echo 1.
Where that there's no taxiway going this way? Oh, there is. I guess they want you to go out that way. I don't know. Mike's that way. Is it better than the bespoke one? I would say so, yeah. Is there even a bespoke Colorado Springs, Will? I don't think there is one. It's better than default, that's for damn sure.
We're on hotel short of Mike.
I think we'll definitely be back flying in and out.
Roger.
Backwards today, chat.
Alright, give what a company Southwest 833.
I thought you were at Denver. Oh man, the Flight Beam Denver is 10 times better than the bespoke. Dude, Flight Beam Denver is top tier. That is great scenery. I think he's given way for us. Oh, thanks, guys. Good performance at this airport. Yeah, decent. Mid-30s, could be better. I think it's pretty on par for like all of the BM SimWorld, whatever, AM SimWorld, whatever they are. How to get your jetways working with GSX. So Shane, the big thing that you have to do is if you have any third-party airport scenery, you have to go and disable third-party jet bridges in the GSX configuration panel. If you're not sure how to do that, just Google it. Google how to disable GSX jetways for third-party airports, and that will follow the instructions. Yeah. Cam, have you tried ESSA after the recent update? I have not. No. Is the performance much better finally? I haven't checked it. We'll maybe fly in.
Tower, Southwest 3217, ready for taxi.
So 3217, Roger, standby. Captain 4 Alpha, when are you pushing?
We've got a problem with that. We can go behind us so you give it to
Yes, you can change the color in the 737. Yep.
Roger.
No idea. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm hoping for better performance. Yeah, no kidding. Because it was abysmal. Like abysmal performance. Yeah. Kevin, thanks so much, man, for the $5 donation. Appreciate you, dude. Where do you get your cabin announcements? Wife just made... Oh, sorry, I'll let you read that one
Where
out.
do you get your cabin announcements? Wife just made cookies and I get to enjoy the stream. What a Sunday.
Awesome, man. That is an awesome Sunday. Thanks for coming to hang out. Thanks for the $5 donation, man. I appreciate you, dude. I honestly don't know where I got all these, man. These are the ones that I have. I've got Aeroflot, Air Canada, well, you can read. I've got all these. I don't exactly remember where I got them. I think when PAX, when I was using PAX was it TFDI that made PAX or something? When I was using PAX a lot, we ended up having all those announcements. So I can't really, I can't remember. It was years ago, to be honest with you. Yeah. You really just like people who try and go 20 on the taxiway? Why? Southwest is pretty common. I keep it between 15 and 20 knots. That's usually where I like to go. 15, 20 knots. There's no reason to go much faster than that. It's not a race, right? And also you like to keep a little bit of distance between airplanes for sure. I'd say you'd like to at least keep an airplane of distance, maybe more. Just to Canada from a Shannon and A321 Aer Lingus first long haul. Nice. Awesome. Can we get PAX back on the channel? We use GSX, man. There's really no use for PAX, dude. It literally does the same thing without like any of the ground animations, right? PAX is literally like just this like little animation that shows like people boarding the airplane, but there's no people, there's no boarding, there's no nothing. I find it like the Walmart version of GSX. And I don't mean that in like a bad way, but there's no sense in using both, Caleb. Why would we use both? That's just silly. There's absolutely zero point in using both.
Mitchell International Airport, we have...
Luke Air Tool has announcements. There you go. Does the aircraft come with liveries? If you buy it on PC, yes.
Mitchell International Airport via the Spring 6 departure beta vectors Black Forest and it's filed.
Right, this is Echo 2, we want Echo 1.
Level 4501 to minutes after departure. Departure's offline squawk 2731.
Okay, we're cleared via the Spring 6.
And we got a nice little taxi. We're going 20 knots.
I didn't catch right after that.
2103. Spring 6 departure.
Any other options on Velocity 1 flight sticks from Turtle Beach? Lots, Tom. I mean, you got the whole Thrustmaster lineup of products, which in my opinion are going to be far superior.
Okay, Roger.
Seriously considering replacing the 3060 with a 4070 Ti in order to make the frame generation, but man, it's expensive. It is, Bone King. Yeah, it is, man. And make sure that you're, you know...
Love watching the streams on lazy weekends.
Hey.
Getting my TCA side stick tomorrow. Hoping to have a great time with it.
Thanks for support, man. I really do appreciate you, Scott, and all the best with it, man. Huge no floaties too, dude. Enjoy it, man. Thank you for your support. Glad you could come and hang out on Sunday with me, man.
Information echoes current 1140 at our altimeter 3025.
3025 on the altimeter now. We'll bug that up. Good.
And Springs Tower, Delta 165, short of November, facing November, ready to taxi with information echo.
Thanks so much again, Scott. Appreciate you, man. Guys, get some love in chat for Scott, please. Let's get some no floaties if you got it. Remember, next Sunday is going to be members only Sunday for a lot of you guys.
November.
Have a lot of new members, a lot of gifted members this month. So next Sunday, a week from today, is going to be members only Sunday.
631 1907, fly runway heading runway 17 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading 17 left, cleared for takeoff. Southwest 671. Lights are on. Let's go. Keep that rolling. Been gifted a membership for almost 4 months. See? Good things happen when you hang out and chat, right, Ben? I always tell people that, man. Shit, dude, the way people are so kind in here and generous giving away memberships. Sheesh. I always give 10 gifted members on members-only streams as well. Daniel Barry flexing 70 months as a first-class member. Says, darn it, wasn't paying attention, missed my 69th month sponsor. Now I'm wasting my shout-out on this. Will I ever learn? Guys, please show some love in chat for Mr. Daniel Barry, the man that allows so much to be done behind the scenes. Thank you, Dan, for all of your support, man. 70 months. Incredible. Throttle's up to 50%. Chrono's going on. Let's get it, friends. Toga, enjoy the departure. Takeoff power set. Let's get some blame Dans in chat as well. Airspeed's alive. Cross track. That long takeoff speed because of the altitude. Long takeoff roll. Rotate. Clear up. Pitch 15 degrees. so we can bring an ATC.
1.09 flight runway heading runway 17 left for takeoff.
Runway heading 17 left, clear for takeoff, southwest 33.
Southwest 671, departures offline, for exchange to advise this approved, yeah.
Appreciate approved. Thanks for ATC, man. Appreciate you. We'll see you soon. Southwest 601. All right, we're going to go direct a Dane. We're going to do that now. We're going to flip into LNAV. Good. Left direct a Dane. Alright, let's get our runway turnoffs off. We've got our taxi lights off. We've got our wing lights off as well. Beautiful puller of spikes, my man. Coming in, flaps 1. Thank you,
Those
dude.
engine sounds gave me a neogasm.
Huge no floaties, man. Glad you enjoyed them, dude. They are quite nice. That's why I said it's one of the sound packs I feel like I don't have to touch. I actually think they're really good. Thanks for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. Thank you, man. All right, there's our initial climb. I'm going to go ahead and throw on autopilot. I'm going to bring up our cruise altitude. We're going to 13,000 feet. So I'll bug up 13,000. I'll bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Beautiful. Nice departure, guys. Turn those sounds down just a little bit. No need to go deaf. And we're coming up on 220. We'll go flaps clean. Scott, celebrating 10 months. Says, didn't realize there are milestone messages. There are, man, every month. Every month, I believe, you get a free milestone message. So huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks so much for 10 months. Appreciate you, dude. 2 more months, you're going to be a captain here in chat. Very cool. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. All right, and there's the airport, Colorado Springs. We just departed off that runway. Now we are left direct a Dane, climbing up above 10,000 feet. And I'm going to leave landing lights just because... Actually, no, I won't. Landing lights will come off. Come off as well. Start switches. Good. Must be one of the shortest commercial flights in the U.S. I feel like it must be. Yeah. And I honestly feel like the routing is like half of what takes as long. You know what I mean? Like they take you all the way out here and then send you left like that. It's kind of a little bit strange. And if you look at the flight radar, that's exactly the flight routing that they do. It's kind of cool. Yeah. Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate you, man. Member for 5 years, 1 month, 7 days. Damn, Sandeep, that's crazy as well, man. Thank you, man. He kept just wondering if there's a reason you don't show your throttles if you ever will show it. Love the streams. I don't have enough cameras, man. I can't point the camera low enough to get the throttles as well. That's really the only reason. I do sometimes. I'll pull out the extra camera and kind of set up like a camera angle and stuff like that, but I find it's much better. Once I put the throttles to 50%, I don't touch them, right? Throttles literally go to 50% and then that's it. You broke Streamlabs? Why? What do you mean? What did it do? I did a 15-minute Southwest Light island hopping in Hawaii. Oof. Yeah, those are pretty short as well, Will. You're right. Those are pretty damn short. All right, and there's our cruise altitude, chat. 13,000 feet. Just like that. Just like that. Cool. Just took off from Boston. Only 6 hours and 15 minutes to Paris. Whew, got that tailwind. Detroit to Cleveland is super short, but a hop over Lake Erie. Did my milestone chat, and then Streamlabs said I had just joined. Oh no, that's so Streamlabs. It just that's how it counts your membership milestones. Streamlabs doesn't differentiate between a milestone membership because that's YouTube, and to Streamlabs you just became a member again. Yeah. My Streamlabs doesn't announce my sub alerts alert boxes. Do you know why it's not doing that? I have no clue. I am not smart when it comes to OBS and that type of stuff, man. Just make sure you have everything configured properly. That'd be my only guess. All right, chat, we're cruising for all of 32 miles. We definitely could have gone up to 15,000 feet, but that's okay. 32 miles, chat, we're cruising. That's insane, man. Absolutely insane. Let's come down here. We'll go to our descent. We'll go ahead and forecast our descent winds. We'll also grab the most recent Meta report here for Denver. Met our Graydon. See what's going on in Denver. Opinions on the new East Midlands scenery. Looks really nice, Josh. I haven't flown into it yet. Next week we'll probably fly in, I think on Thursday. On Thursday we'll fly into East Midlands. We'll do some Jet 2 or something like that. I don't know where we can fly. Who flies into there? Ryanair? Ryanair flies into there, right? Maybe we can do Dublin to East Midlands or something like that for Ryanair. I'll figure out a Ryanair flight. We'll do that on Thursday, and then we're going to go fly in Japan on the weekend. Got some really cool flights in Japan. Winds are 350 at 12. So we're looking good on the, oops, don't need to plug that in, so that's good. And then 36 degrees in Denver right now. Holy shit. Chat, that is hot. 36 degrees, wow. Jet 2, Ryanair, 2 Jet, cool. Amsterdam to East Midlands. We don't have any good Amsterdam scenery, man. That's kind of the problem. If we had Fly Tampa Amsterdam out by next week, sure. Cool. But yeah, we'll probably do some Ryanair. This trip is so short, I'm not even taking off my seatbelt. It is short. You are correct. I mean, anytime you cruise at 13,000 feet, this is kind of why I wanted to do it, though, right? Because I knew it would be something very different. Like I said, we were going to do the return flight to Vegas, but I was like, honestly, I think this is going to be a little bit more fun, doing this little short hop from Colorado Springs to Denver. Can confirm my weather station is reading 96 Fahrenheit, whatever that is in C. Probably about there. Yeah, 35, 36. Hey, Captain, preparing to do a 12-hour flight from Osaka to Kansai to Dallas-Fort Worth in the 787. Any advice? I don't know, man. Real world, in the simulator, I have no clue. I don't really have any advice. Just fly it the way you would normally fly it. I don't know. Go to sleep in between. He kept been setting weight for the last 3 weeks. Just wondering if you're going to fly the Fokker. No, not my type of airplane, Brett, unfortunately. It looks like a real fun airplane. It looks cool, but it's just not my style, man. I'm not... I prefer much more a glass cockpit than flying VOR to VOR and stuff like that. So, yeah. Could be flying VFR from Salzburg to Innsbruck now in the new PA-24. Nice. Enjoy, man. Ryanair does Belfast to East Midlands. Ooh. Is that the two Pyrig airports? That could be a really good one, Jerome. Yeah. I like that idea. That's the two Pyrig airports, right? And they're both just absolutely incredible. Cap, do you prefer Boeing or Airbus? I enjoy them both. I don't really have a preference, to be honest with you. I really like both of them. Although my landings yesterday in the Airbus were, whoof, sexy. Why is a private jet on Flight Radar 24 being tracked by 17,000 people? Is it somebody important on it? Did it squawk some crazy squawk code? Is it in trouble? I don't know. My avionics look blurred. I'm on TAA. I'm not quite sure. How far is your, like, you're not, like, this isn't your camera view, is it? I see people that fly like this, and I'm like, what the fuck? I literally see people fly like this, and I'm like, what is this? I understand you want to, like, maximize your view, but, like, of course you can't see and things are blurred. You can't see anything of what the hell's going on. Yourself a nice little view, you know. You got to turn your head a little bit to the right to manipulate the autopilot. It's okay. Promise. 6.5 miles till descent. What is our intercept? Intercept ILS 35 left. We need to be at 7,000 feet. 7,000 feet is intercept. Good. We'll plug that in now. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't know, Akon. I don't know, man. It's weird. And as well, Jerome, what Jerome just said, make sure you're running the right resolution. Sometimes the simulator, you'll do like an NVIDIA update or something, and you'll get like a weird resolution or something. So, yeah. Dude, there's streamers that have their like view angles like this, and I'm like, the fuck are you doing? How can you even see when you're landing? And like, the hell? I'm telling you, man, it's weird. Weird. Alright, speed's down to 250. I don't know why it put speed down to 250, but okay, no, speed's going to 279, I guess, and now it's going to start its descent down, I guess. Maybe that's what it wanted, I don't know. Here comes descent. I've got two airplanes out there that did not follow. They didn't have this waypoint. You can tell they're going like direct. Hopefully there's not going to be any conflicting issues out there. Slow down if you have to. Sunwing and ASL on behalf of Amazon flying to EMA as well. That could be cool. Flight Order 24, I saw the Alaska Airlines America 1 livery. Was cool. Very cool. Awesome. Have we reached our like goal yet today, friends? 300 likes. Have we hit it? Please do let me know. And if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. We are live again tomorrow. We're going to be in the United 737. I'm not quite sure where we're going. I'll figure that out as soon as stream is done. Didn't mean to do that. Some people were saying that they wanted Chicago. Some people were also saying that they wanted IAH, which we could do as well. That would be a good one. So, yeah. Might get the Orca livery 1 to 200 livery scale. Ooh, it's a good one. Omaha? Probably not Omaha. No, sorry. It's not that. It's not long enough of a flight, Caleb. I want to do one flight tomorrow, like 1 2.5 3 hour flight. So. This flight also runs with Denver to Aspen. Yeah.
833 slowing down to 230 knots.
Alright, I'll keep my speed up 250 as best as I can.
Oh, you're good.
Alright, I'm going to bug in 250 into here, just so we can maintain that. Couple things that we need to do now. We need to get our localizer plugged in. So localizer is going to be 108.5, a little bit late on this, apologies. 108.5, and we'll bug that up. 108.5, and bug that up. Good. And then we need a front course of 353. Spinning this here, 353. 353 is in there. Beautiful. Good. And we'll bug it up on this side as well. .353 for us on that side. Good. We can go approach or VOR loc. We can capture the localizer. Good. And then we can go to our minimums, which will be 5634. 5634. Hold that. 5634. .5634 is in. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and hit approach switch. Good. Currently 16 miles out, so I'm really going to have to start bringing that speed back now. Hopefully we're not going to be a pain in the ass for the people behind us. We are going to throw out a little bit of ground spoiler though, just so we can help with that descent rate. For some reason we're descending quite heavily to the airport right now. 2,000 feet per minute. Those are on, those are on, those are on, those are on. Good. I don't know why it's such a steep descent rate right now. Like it's should be like 1,000 feet per minute, but it's like trending more towards like 2,000 feet per minute. A little bit weird. I was trying to keep the speed up, Will. There's 6 airplanes behind me, man, and they kind of didn't fly the same route. It's almost like they cut a corner. So I was just trying to do my best to be polite with them. I don't know if we're going to get this slowed down in time though, chat, to be honest with you. Like literally my speed is not going back. Like it's 1,700 feet per minute on the descent. I'm not quite sure why it's so high like that. I can finally get flaps 1 out. Did you set the altimeters? They are set, yeah.
833 over Aurora Reservoir for the
3025. Yeah, we're definitely not hitting this, chat. There's no way in hell. I can drop the gear. We're 9 miles out. I'll drop gear, but I don't think we're hitting this. Final approach speed is 151. I'll try. 151 on the V approach speed. Flaps 5 degrees. We may be able to catch it. Gonna be a little bit sketchy. $10 degrees. I can start the recording, yeah. I can record it now. We're recording. Flaps 10. Should be good. Up to 190. We're like right on the barber poles, man. Flaps 15. 1,000 feet. Oosh, real close. We're going to make it, but it's going to be real close here. Flaps 25. We're like right on the threshold on the barber pole every single time. And flaps 30. Joystick cam's going on. Sounds are up. Enjoy the arrival, friends. Catch you guys down on the ground. Auto brake is set. We'll go ahead and my airplane. My throttles. And approach speed's coming back up now. 151 is what we're looking for.
400.
Good. We're on Pappy's 2 to red. Glide slope does not coincide at this airport, by the way.
Glide slope.
So if we get glide slope, just
Glide
don't worry
slope.
about it. We're 2 white, 2 red, as you can see right here. Do not worry.
200. Minimums.
Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Reversers, nose down gently. Reverser stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Denver. Vacate to the left. Whew. A little bit unstable, a little bit sporty. That was just chaos, to be honest with you, man. That's kind of the problem when you try and be courteous and be careful for the people behind you and keep your speed up. You kind of get put in these weird positions, but very sporty approach. Probably not the most legal approach, but hey, we made it down. Wasn't the worst landing, wasn't the softest landing. Anyways, we're down. Doesn't matter. It's all good. It's kind of what happens again when you don't have ETC and everybody's kind of, I don't know what happened. The controller was giving 2 different routes there. So on approach, or on our route, we ended up taking it out to Jeffel, and I want to say about half of the people that were flying went direct from Lufsea to the final. So it made this kind of, there was 3 airplanes, like almost like a clusterfuck right there towards the end, and it made it a little bit weird. But hey, we made it down. What was the landing? 160 something. I mean, come on, we're not going to complain about that. 168.092 on the G. We can't really complain at all. We'll stop the clocks. 19 minutes. 19 minutes, chat. Landing lights can come off, start switches can go off, wing lights off, strobe lights off, runway turn-offs off. We'll leave the taxi lights on. APU start switch is going on. We'll go ahead and get ourselves over to the stand. We're going all the way up here. We're going to go to Charlie 56 is where we should be going. Try and get that. Charlie 56. No, Charlie 44. Charlie 44. Good. Nope. And southwest. Good. Cool. We're going all the way up over there, so we'll go in at the next left up here. Cool. Great day of flying, friends. Had a lot of fun today. Colorado Springs and then flying into Denver, that short little hop from Colorado Springs into Denver. Really fun. Always fun. Absolute chaos into here right now. Do Las Vegas International to San Antonio with Allegiant Raiders livery. That'd be kind of a cool one, yeah. I think we've flown a lot. We haven't flown Allegiant in a while, but those are always fun flights to do. If you throw that in the flight suggestion channel, that'd be awesome. Tyson, thanks for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Says, welcome to Denver. Go Nuggets. There you go. Didn't they just win the championship as well? Also, my track IR was going a little bit funny there on after arrival. It was doing weird things. The controller at Colorado Springs was sending everyone to Falcon first. Where's Falcon first? See, we didn't have that in our flight plan, so I'm not quite sure. I am not quite sure. But like we said, we made it. We're safe. That's all that matters. Still a very acceptable landing. A little bit tricky when you're, you know, fully configured by 500 feet. You usually want to be a little bit more configured before then, but not the end of the world. Falcon, yeah, we didn't have that. Weird. Tyson, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude.
Denver traffic, southwest, 833, vacated.
APU Gen is on. APU bleeds are on. Beautiful. And we're looking for Charlie 44, which should be up here. Charlie 44. One of the last ones up here before a little break here. First flight was the Legion Airlines and an Airbus 390. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, this is the Flight Beam Denver. Fantastic scenery. Performance is great. Visually extremely pleasing to look at airport as well. Yeah. We can stop our recording as well. That is good. We'll have our replay to watch. See how spicy that one was. That fog doesn't exist in Denver life in real life. Yeah, over here I'm not quite sure what that is. That could just be from the heat, Will. I know that the sim does like weird things when you have when it's super hot. It adds like almost like a hazy layer, if you will. I can agree with you though. That's probably not correct. You can probably see the mountains all the way out from here. Yeah. Even when I flew into Denver, man, you could see the mountains all the way. Charlie 44 should be right over here for us. Yeah, there it is, right there. Beautiful. Taxi light can come off. Go and get ourselves into the stand.
Denver traffic, that's station 85, 2 mile final, 34 right, check.
Traffic Southwest 346 vacating 34 rated Foxtrot 8.
Denver traffic, Delta 165 and a 5 mile final.
Beautiful. Park brake is on. Upstairs, APU gens are on. APU bleed is on. Engine number 2 is off. Engine number 1 is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Denver. Hey, chat. We get the dance. See, he's happy. 19-minute flight. There we go. Too bad we didn't get that at Colorado Springs for our first ever time in. That would have been fun. GSX, operate jet bridge. Beautiful. And we'll go ahead and request deboarding. And there we have it, chat. Another successful stream in the books, my friends. A little bit spicy on that arrival. Can definitely agree with that one. But hey, we got it down. Still fun. Still kind of chaotic, though. When there's so many people on such a short flight as well, it just makes it extra chaotic, right? You can hear the traffic. Like, there's just so many people, man. It's just absolutely crazy. But anyways, it was a great day of flying. Thanks so much for everybody being here. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. It was great. Again, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. We do have our replay to watch as well, so we can just restart the Kutal script there. We can go inside. We'll make sure that all of the doors are closed. We'll come back here. We'll go to doors. Close and close. Good. And we'll just make sure that that one's not open either. Wonderful. We'll go to PMDG setup. We'll go to panel state load. And we're going to go to final. We'll select and execute that. Good. We'll let the airplane do its thing. Wonderful. We'll get all the landing lights on and all that fun stuff. Good. Anti-collision lights and all that stuff on. Good. That's all good. That's all good. Sweet. Cool. And let's go ahead. Flaps are 30. That's all set. That all looks great to me. Cool. Let's go ahead and hit the replay button. Wonderful. I'm going to bring this forward now. You can watch it from like right about here. Should be good. Make a little pin there. We'll go ahead and watch some wing views of us coming in. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Remember the replay this time. Fun stream cap, it was. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Love the short flights. They're always fun, man. They're always cool to see, right? And the fact that this is a real world Southwest flight as well is even crazier to me. 19 minutes, chat. 19 minutes. I mean, we were barely at cruise for 30 miles. It's absolutely insane. And if we'd actually taken the other route that all the other guys seem to take, we'd probably been at cruise for even less, which is just crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. I'm going to take this time now to thank the mods, donators, and sponsors. Thank you all so much for everything that you guys do for the channel. Without you guys here, none of this would be possible. So thank you all very, very much for your support, guys. I truly do appreciate it. You guys are absolutely awesome. The backbone of this channel. You guys allow me to do this, and for that, I'm forever grateful, man. Felt really good about that landing. It wasn't too floaty. Definitely in the touchdown marks. I feel like that was a perfect landing, considering the circumstances. We got a little bit low on our speed, and was just kind of a very messy approach. I'll definitely agree with that one. Was a little bit, a lot going on. So, anyway, super happy with how it went down. We ended up putting it down nice and safe. That's really all that matters. Very acceptable landing. Super happy with that, and we'll call it a realistic landing. We are live again tomorrow. I'm thinking that we're going to be going Denver to Chicago. That's what I want to do. That's what I think I want to do. We haven't flown into Chicago in a while as well. So Denver to Chicago is the plan, I believe, for tomorrow, and I believe United operates that as well. We're flying into KORD, not MDW. Otherwise, we would have been Southwest, but KORD, Cord. So it's been a while since we've flown into there. Should be a great day of flying. If you guys are around tomorrow, please feel free. We will be on VATSIM departing Denver at our usual time. To everybody else that cannot donate using a monetary value but still comes to hang out here stream after stream, I want to thank you guys just as much, man. Everybody being here, supporting the stream, supporting the channel, supporting myself, it's extremely important. So thank you everybody for your support. I truly do appreciate it. I hope you guys did enjoy today's stream. Great flights from Vegas into Colorado Springs, and then Colorado Springs into Denver, the short 19-minute flight. Incredible, guys. Guys, have yourselves a great Sunday evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it may be. I look forward to catching you all tomorrow for our flight into Chicago. Happy landings, my friends. Catch you all tomorrow. See